Hello!
What's going on? No.
Little man keeps trying to eat the kits that we've got here today. Oh, you opened your earbud?
Yeah.
No, he'll eat that. He will.
Oh,
yeah,
he will
see,
actually eat it?
Peanut tried to distract him with some pieces of paper, and he immediately tried to eat them.
Buddy.
A little gremlin. You gotta be good, little man. Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday. Club's going up on a Tuesday. That's the only line I know. I think it's from a song somewhere. Hydrate.
Oh, already. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Waku waku, Mandra, thank you. Thank you. More like Gunpla sisters. If we ever start doing more non-Gundam content, we're gonna have to rebrand to the Gunpla sisters.
Yeah, I think so.
Robot, hello.
Oh, thank you. Welcome, everybody. Tuesday.
We're slightly out of focus and it's bothering me. Or maybe it's just me that's out of focus. Nice. Peanut works tomorrow, so here we are on a Tuesday because it's the only day we can have her this week. Little man's looking to cause mischief.
He wants you so bad.
Yeah, he's just looking for a victim is kind of where he's at.
Hi there, buddy. No. No.
Be good, little, please. Please, honey munchkin. We've got a giant cookie for streamer treat today, and it's doing something to the bag it's in.
It peed itself.
Ew, I don't want to touch it. It's a matcha lemon cookie. I don't like either of those things, but you like matcha.
I love both of those things.
So I was like, well, at least Peanut will enjoy it.
So much that I'm growing a lemon tree.
Stop trying to eat things. Little man, can you...
You be a bad boy.
Hi, Smeena and Piley. Hi, Animal.
What's going on, Animal?
Almost done for the day. So close, Christian. We're starting a little bit early because I didn't have to work today, so we're breaking the rules of starting at 5 p.m. EST.
Sorry, gang.
So today we're going to be doing some panel lining. I said I was going to do these during build night, and then I didn't. We just watched Zeta and chatted. So I will work on the Megalamaria ladies, and I've got Miku here that could use some...
He loves those ones.
Cat, guys, stop rewarding him for bad behavior. Look at this monkey.
Oh, he loves her.
You cannot have her. We will give you treat to appease. No, I'm gonna put this down.
Appease the beast.
If you leave this alone, I will give you treatsy.
Big crunch.
And Big Man's here as well. Big Man.
Oh, his little face. Oh, you're cute. Good job. You didn't even
It's a bribe. You guys are bribing him. No,
you didn't even chomp it.
Dad, you got what you needed. Get out of here, punk. There's also a streamer treat, so we get piece of cookie now that I'm covered in cat fur.
Nice.
Let's show off the cookie. It's huge.
Oh my gosh. And it's green. Well.
And it's mostly green.
Not sure what I expected. Yeah, it's mostly green.
Do you want to take a bite out of it?
I sure do.
Here you go. And I also brought a napkin because it's kind of greasy. If you want to rub your little fingies on this. Here you go. Oh, it looks soft in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately sour. Milk drinks! Thank you! I keep getting phone calls from unknown numbers today. Ash, one big cookie.
Delicious.
You can just silence it.
Waka waka, waka waka.
I think I answered it.
You can just silence it, I say. She answers the phone call.
Well, it was red. I hit the red button. Why are your colors all pink and different?
Because pink is pretty.
It was orange or red. I thought the red one hung up. Anyways.
We've also summoned Lady because she heard the crumbling of the cookie bag.
Hi, Lady.
And she thinks that means that there are treatsies to be had.
Hi, there, Stinky.
You coming up?
Waka
Come
waka.
on. Come on.
Stinky.
You coming?
Oh, me.
Oh, is she meeping?
Me.
I'm gonna move this cookie somewhere that's out of the way, because if we bring her up, she's gonna try to eat the cookie first thing.
Yes, she
It's gonna
does
be
love
her
human food.
immediate goal.
Thank you, milk drinks.
Come on.
That's very nice
Come
of
say
you.
thank you to Milk Drinks. Alright, do I need to bait you to
She's
come
like,
up
I
and
know
say hi?
I can't see anything in your hand.
She's like, I know you don't have anything for me.
There. See, they think you're, you don't have good eyesight, but then you can spot a treat a mile away. So what's with that?
Come on.
Gotcha.
Yoinkered.
Yoink! Oh, the sticky baby.
You didn't chew that.
What a cutie.
The lady. Oh, more cat treats. Cat treat both. Okay, so lady.
Oh, look at her. She's like, oh, she's getting ready for it.
Okay, one for the lady. One for the little. One for the big man.
Oh my god.
Spooked her, eh? You're okay. Now come sit.
Oh, squirrel nuts. Dang.
Now come sit.
There you go, honey.
Wow, look at you. You're okay. You can lay down. There you go.
Alright.
She's not sure if she wants to stay or not.
Yeah.
Please don't put your tail in the cookie. Rule number
What's
one.
going on, Natterton? Okay. So, Smiley's plan is to panel-line the ladies.
Yes.
Mine is to panel-line our Strike Freedom Ecopla. I don't know, I started this a while ago. I did black panel lining on the pink parts, and Smiley has requested white panel lining on the black parts. So I have my top coat, and I have white paint, and I have very fine tip nice brushes. So I'm gonna panel line. I was gonna say panel line by hand, but you do that anyways, but you guys know what I mean, with a brush and paint. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, she's loafed.
We've got 2 cats in cam.
She's
One-
loafed up.
Big man, you want to go on your bed? If he goes to the bed, you'll see him in frame. He's like right here. Oh, sorry. Booped him on the nose. Instead, he wants to sit on an Amazon package.
Good job, buddy.
Good job, Big. Oh, it's okay, lady. Lady's looking at him. Hydrate, thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave. Oh, here we are.
So all the kitties are in the room, yes. 2 of them are on the table. One of them is hiding right here. But Lady's tail is right where the mouse is, and I need to use the mouse, so I don't know how long she's gonna stay.
These wings fall apart. And I don't know how to put them back together.
I got the Ecopla in my backlog. I love the Ecoplas. The Ecoplas are so nice. They're so
very
pretty.
cool. I like that they're so different. Yeah, not sure how it all fits together.
First time I see 2 cats on the table. Lady has just recently started laying on the table. She didn't used to do this. It's been more common with her lately. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, kitties. Oh, we got a little chesty. We got this.
That's cute. Is that a sailor's coat?
It looks kind of like it. One was 3 cats on the table. I don't think we've ever had 3 cats on the table. Bye, robot. Good luck with work.
Bye, robot.
We're streaming at a very strange time for people, so I understand that we might not have the usual gang. Hi Caleb, hello. Hello, afternoon, what up, Dishonor? Forgot stream was today and not Wednesday. Yes, Peanut's work schedule has changed. Careful. Here, Big, leave her alone, please. Okay, well now that she's out of the way, I'm able to work on some things as well. So Peanut's gonna work on panel lining the Ecopla. And while she's doing that, I'm gonna try to do some panel lining.
I know you can watch, but
can you guys see him?
Sometimes you don't just watch. Sometimes you do more than just watch her, and excuse her.
I think she's starting to get used to the fact that he will like pounce right in front of her, but not touch her. He does the "I'm not touching you." He'll jump like right in front of her, and I think she's gotten used to that. He does that.
That's good. Okay.
I almost witnessed an accident in front. Jeez.
Did you really?
Yeah. One car was trying to hit the other car, and then he like stopped last minute, halfway into the other lane, and the other guy went around him.
Oh my gosh.
I'm watching. Always watching. Got a question for Peanut regarding the cat she has. Her cat loves rubbing its head onto her, but the cat bites her. Like the cat really sinks its fangs into her. Any idea why the cat does this?
Who?
What? Can I buy a vowel?
What?
Are you gonna take the dive and pick up the airbrush this week? I need Peanut to show me real quick how to use the airbrush again. Because I do not remember. And the last time I tried to airbrush by myself, it wasn't working, and I needed Peanut to come fix something anyways, so.
It can be finicky. But when it starts working, it can be really, really smooth. Very nice. Question for me regarding the cat she had. Oh, your friend's cat. Okay. That could be a multitude of reasons. It could be
actually a vampire cat.
Stress. It could be overstimulation. It could be setting boundaries.
I want all the panel liners, so I'm grabbing this.
No, it's okay, it's okay. If it is setting boundaries, learning the cat's boundaries and learning to read the signs to stop before it gets to that point. It could be, right now, allergies are really bad, so it could be that the cat is very itchy, and so the overstimulation of the fur can be too much. It could be redirected aggression. It could be truly anything. And I'm so sorry, that probably doesn't help. Loves rubbing its head. I know a cat just like this. And yeah, really, really bites. Not just like a little warning. It's like an actual bite, like a chomp.
Sorry, I dropped something.
My coworker has a cat like that. It's a new cat. So I think it's just stressed being in the new environment and getting used to things. And they're still getting used to each other. So it really depends. When did this start happening? Was there any changes that occurred? It is allergy season, so I know my cat Mia, she has to take allergy meds because she gets very itchy in her skin. So try to think back. When did it start happening? That if you can figure that part out, you can usually mystery solve, deduction, okay, then this happened, then this, or it led to this, or whatever. Try to remember back to when that started, and you might be able to answer that question yourself.
Hello! Hi, Syrinx.
What's going on, Syrinx? Okay, I'm gonna use... Well, I feel like I should actually finish the black panel lining before I start the white, but there's my good brush that I'll probably want to use. And then I'll need a top coat brush. Maybe this one? That one?
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps that one.
I've decided to use a brown panel line for this one because she's got a lot of like her under pieces are brown.
Yeah.
So it just seemed like a good choice. It does require me to take some of her stuff off, though.
Good golly.
Sorry, ma'am.
Can I scooch these? You're not doing them right now. So
Yeah, I'm
just
doing
gonna
this
put
one.
them over here.
I had a lovely time touching grass this week, but good to be back home.
Very nice.
Grass.
Great.
Are these just pop in? Like, what's going on with these? Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Tough. I have touched no grass this week, even though it is my vacation week. I have decided that I will not be touching grass.
You have decided. You were taking a stand.
I've realized that the weather's not warm enough for there to be, like, things happening.
Correct.
So I'm just kind of vibing and trying to figure out what I can do to pass the time. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like when we're both looking down, you just get, like, forehead cam for both
Forehead
of
cams.
us.
Sorry.
Maybe I will tilt this down further so that you can see us somehow. Doesn't really work. Amazing. I'm just putting myself out of the cam. It's just a peanut cam now. And now Peanut's out of the cam and it's just a me cam.
Whoa!
There's no winning.
There is no winning.
I've tilted it down a little bit so that we're more so in frame. Hello, hello! Welcome. Canada do be like that. It's starting to get warmer, which is nice. I think we've hit the 20s this week.
Yeah. Consistently, yeah.
And like patios and things of the like are starting to open up, which is very fun and exciting. But it's still not like t-shirt and shorts weather.
Says you.
Says me. I wear a long sleeve and a sweater when I go outside in 20-degree weather.
Yes.
Because I get cold. It's chilly. It's cold. It's so cold. I'm just dabbing some panel line into this lady. I think I'll do one side at a time. Do you want anything specific done with her little pouch here?
Let me see. Some red in those things might be nice.
Okay.
There's the red metallic marker you could use, so it'd be easier than using a paintbrush.
Okay. Can look into that for sure.
For sure. No, for sure.
For sure. I don't know if there's anything I can do to the helmet. I think the helmet just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Her eye patch could always be painted, I suppose. Want to hit 20 here? It's normally 28 to 30. That sounds toasty. I like the toastier weather. Toasty weather means I won't be shivering.
Shiver me timbers.
Shiver me timbers. What of these can I pull out, like, safely and then put back in? Nope, not that.
The panel line isn't, maybe she's just... No. Okay.
What's going on over
It's,
there?
It's not flowing very nicely.
I can see that.
Which is fine. I can clean it up, but...
Make it a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of a nice chill day today. A little bit of panel lining.
Been a while. Did a lot of detective work.
We did a lot of murder mysteries in the meantime. Those were fun. I like those. We still have one left.
The hardest one.
Sometimes when I go to panel line something, I'm like, oh, I can just dab it fully inside the hole and I won't have to do any cleanup, and then I like miss drastically and have to clean up the hole anyways.
Damn.
Unlucky.
That is unlucky.
Bought 2 BattleTech blind boxes, pulled the charger, already have that one, and a Mad Cat wanted that one. I want to get more Gundam blind boxes for the funny looking things.
Yes.
They were so cute.
I loved him. He was great.
He was great. Okay.
Here we go. That one's flowing very nicely.
So you're redoing some of the pink spots?
No, I never finished it.
Oh.
I don't know what pulled me away from it, but I did start it. So I'm not sure.
I think the Megalomaria ladies should be pretty quick. They don't have very many spots to add panel lining to. So I think they'll be pretty quick for me to get through.
Good night, Liv. Well, welcome, welcome.
Hello, hello. Welcome on in.
Yeah, I do like the murder mysteries. They're a lot of fun. I'm excited to do the last one. I did look up some more very briefly earlier today to see which ones were on like Amazon because they're easy to find. But there's a lot of different like brands or companies, and I want to look more into see which ones are the good ones.
Waku waku, waku waku.
What's going on, Cody?
2 years, nerds. Also, what up, peeps? What up, Cody? Cody, we're working more on the Miku today. I'm gonna panel line the Megalomaria ladies, and I'm also gonna panel line the Miku. Or as Peanut says, the Miku Miku.
The Miku Miku.
The Miku Miku. So Cody has known us for 2/3 of our Gunpla Sisters building career.
Yeah.
Because we're getting... I can't tell if there's like lines or holes where Peanut's jabbing, so it just looks like she's like putting dots on the pink. We're almost 3. We'll be 3 July or August, something like that.
Yep.
Something like that. Yes.
I saw something that, is it... Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Give me this.
It's good to see you, Cody. Cody, are you going on your trip or are you currently on your trip? Cody's little kitty companions were doing the classic, oh, I see you have a suitcase here. I'm going to lay in said suitcase and you're not allowed to leave now. It started with just 1 kitty and then quickly spread to 2. I love when cats do that. They're like, sorry, sir, you cannot leave and the council has spoken.
I don't have our anniversary on my phone. Sorry. My bad.
Do I have my phone? Because I think we have, like, the anniversary of when we started streaming and things. There's different, like, different anniversaries that I think we have.
I have relationship or people anniversaries on my phone, but I don't have Gunpla Sisters.
We started planning for Gunpla Sisters in late July.
Okay.
But I don't think we started streaming until like August 1st or something.
Yeah. It was early August.
I'm trying to find the exact... I'm sure Twitch will tell us when we started streaming. But I think Twitch only celebrates your, like, your...
partner or...
your affiliate or
yeah.
something anniversary.
I'm already there. It's hot in South Carolina. I leave my AC...
Toasty!
heat for the class. That's it.
I wonder if I go to our Twitch page, it'll tell me how...
Stream going up on Tuesday. What's going on? Hi there, lady.
Twitch, tell me how old we are. Our About Us says summer 2022. Okay. Doesn't help us get any closer. Maybe somewhere in here. Maybe if I do... What if I set 2022? That didn't work.
Great.
Okay, our stats don't go that far back.
Great.
Oh no. I figure there's a way to figure this out. I just don't know what it is. What about our YouTube channel? When was our YouTube channel made? Our YouTube channel was made July 20th, but that's not when we started streaming. I have no idea, gang. No idea. We're gonna be 3 at some point.
Some point in August.
Hello there, everyone. Hi, GB models. Hello.
What's going on?
Y'all grandmas, we some old ladies. I can't wait to be a Mima. I showed up today.
Mima. Yeah.
And Peanut called me a grandpa for the pants that I'm wearing.
I did say that.
Give me 1 second, I'll look it up. Thank goodness Robot's back. Robot unlurks and right away is like, I can solve this problem. As we tried for 5 minutes to figure out when our stream anniversary is. And I feel like we of all people should probably know.
Probably.
I'm gonna guess August 1st, arbitrarily.
I'm gonna guess August 5th.
I feel like it's gonna be like the end of July or the very start of August.
Mm-hmm. For some reason, I feel like it's the
Gunpla sisters.
I don't know. First stream, August 1st. There you go. I just wanted to be different and guess something else. Squidward interrupting my work to watch the stream. Squidward. Hugs and kisses from afar. Heads up, Squidward.
So August 1st is our anniversary. Hi, Squidward. Oh, kitty. Hello, Squidward. Could we have a stream party to celebrate your Twitch anniversary? What does a stream party entail? Yo, what up, Puzz? Also, hi, Token.
What up, Puzz?
I feel like when I said the line earlier, club's going up on a Tuesday, I was like, Token's gonna be the only one that gets this. Token's not here. So I'm glad as soon as Token popped in, they were like, stream's going up on a Tuesday. Thank you, Token. Would you rather gain muscle or gain eagers?
Sorry?
I don't know what eagers are.
Whatever it is, muscle. I don't care.
Muscle.
I want to be jacked.
I gave myself shin splints.
Yeah, I've been there.
I have a tendency when I start running again.
Been there, done that. Brother.
I forget to, because I'm so eager to start running again, I forget to do my stretches. And I did 7 kilometers yesterday.
You can't. You have to stretch. It's serious. You gotta stretch.
Well, I didn't feel it during, and then I feel it today, because I went to go do some more today, and I got 15 minutes in, and I was like, this fucking hurts. And I stopped.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I'll try walking or something, and I was like, it still hurts.
Walking is good for you.
So, yeah, well, not when it hurts.
Yeah. Squiddies.
Just wondering at the moment. Working at the moment and on lunch break. I'm from Australia. Hello.
An Aussie.
Peanut is really bad at accents, so...
Excusez-moi. I would say I am quite... What the fuck is that?
We were doing some murder mysteries last stream, and she picked an accent, and then while reading the same letter, changed the accent about 3 or 4 times. It was, like, not knowing.
Is this piece broken?
What?
Did it crack? Somehow? All of the panel lines soaked into it.
What?
Look at that. It reminds me of some sort of marble cheese. Oh, the cat's right underneath you also, lady. She's using you as a shield.
Yeah, she likes to stay close. Yeah, that's... I like the marbling effect, but that's concerning.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like there's a crack there, so I don't know what it did.
I don't know. I have to clean it up still, so maybe it'll come out, but also maybe not, because
Also
that's
maybe
super
not.
weird.
Face down, booty up. This makes me laugh the way that you panel line them from behind. Sasquatch, hello! Hello, hello! If it's ABS, then flow type panel liner will eat the ABS.
Well,
It's getting eated. Depending on the plastic, the panel liner can make it brittle. Oh shit. Be gentle. Be gentle.
I'm gonna bust it.
It may have sat too long and cracked it. Oh god. Well, this is the first time Peanut's done that, and within 3 years, I think that's pretty reasonable. That's pretty decent. I think Squiddy is interested in Sleeping Loki. Sleeping Loki's currently creeping on the outside. There's a person that he's watching. He's creeping. We could wear party hats, put up some banners and balloons, play some party music, something like that. Cute! We'll have to figure out what we want to do. Is that the MG Ecopla strike? It is! Peanut's gonna try to finish panel lining all of the pink pieces, and then for the black pieces, we thought it might be really interesting to see if we could figure out how to make, like, a white panel liner, or use, like, a white paint to add in some part separation. We think that it might look nice, and if it goes well, then there's also an HG fully black Ecopla RX-78 that we have. And then we can always detail him, assuming this goes well. This is kind of a proof of concept when she gets onto the black pieces. Clear coating before panel lining is typically best, but depends on what you use.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, we never do that.
I've never... I mean, I think I did when we first started, because I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm gonna try to do it, whatever. And then I
Do
stopped
it
caring.
proper.
And then I've never had a problem. So we will see.
Okay, I was doing some brown on this lady. Just got a little bit left, and then I can start to do cleanup on her. She's looking pretty good. Again, she doesn't have very many spots. I wanted to take these pieces off, but I don't know how easy that's gonna be to do. To take it off and then get it back on where I want it. So I guess I'll just leave it on. Some of your white gray Vallejo paints with some water and a dab of liquid dish soap might work. Soaping it up. Little soapy.
Little soapy baby?
Little soapy baby. Some of this isn't working super well. There we go. I do like the brown on this. I think it looks quite nice.
Mm-hmm. I like it. It's warm. It's warmer. And with the red, I think it looks nice.
I think because it's got like the darker brown pieces already.
Yeah.
It just looks very pretty.
It just makes sense. For the maid, I would do like a gray.
I don't know if we have a gray pour type, but we have a gray like drawing liner that I can try.
Should have a gray. This one.
It's a gray pour type? Or?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think gray would look good on her.
I think this is one of the first times that we've made, like, had so much use for the non-black pour types. Because we normally use the black.
Yeah, it depends.
Because the Gunpla we normally use the black. I don't think we use...
I use gray a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll use gray a lot on white or light pieces. Or like blues, I'll do gray.
Yeah.
I really only use the black if it's like a gray piece. And I need it to stand out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Unless it's something like this and we want it to look stark. But otherwise I'll do like a gray is my most common color. but I love the brown. It's nice.
Okay, I think she needs to dry. I can probably start doing removal on these pieces. Anything else I can do for her? Not a whole lot on like her upper body. I can maybe hit the shoulders a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I can start clean up on the lady. Is there anything specific you want to do for our 3-year anniversary? It's June, so we've still got all of June, all of July.
Mm-hmm.
And then our anniversary's on Friday, so we'll probably do something on the Saturday.
Nope. Our cousin's wedding. It would have to be like the Sunday, maybe.
Oh. Live stream from their wedding for
Just
our
take
3 anniversary.
Just take over the wedding. It's not all about them.
So we could do the Sunday, the August 3rd then.
Yeah.
For New Year's streamer vows. The streamer vows we made year 1 have slowly degraded into nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, did I bring down a bunch of Q-tips or no?
I'm not sure. Here, you wanna look? There should be lots in there.
I found one. I think the pointy ones might be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if there's something that we can like pour this into to make it slightly more reasonable instead of just dipping inside this giant tub of...
Shot glass?
I guess. I feel like when you do the removal, sometimes it just kind of like streaks all over the place, which is a bit of a pain.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes there's more cleanup than others. I feel like it depends on the depth of the line or how much juice is gooped on.
Here you go, ma'am. You can have your shoes back. Your tootsies. Smiley's wedding crashers. I wonder how fast we'd get kicked out.
I feel like it would take quite a while because it's our cousin. They would not expect it from us. So they'd be like, what is going on?
Yeah, they definitely would not expect us to act out.
No. Just they wait.
Some of these are kind of hard to clean up.
Yeah. I'm just really going to town on it.
I'm being so careful and so gentle, and you're just... Lady, what doing?
She's gonna go stink.
I feel like I'm making a mess doing this. I'm never very confident in panel lining removal because I always just feel like I get it everywhere.
Yeah, but the best part is you just rub a little bit more rubbing alcohol with a clean Q-tip, and then it's gone. I'm making a mess, but I know that I can clean it up after. So I go to town at first.
Just painting it.
Yeah, and then I can clean up the residue after.
Best to not make a mess.
Thought you were gonna start rapping or rhyming there for a second.
Oh yeah.
American American. Holy smoke!
Does that make us Canadian?
And the rockets rising, little birds singing there came through. And our flag was still there. That's all I know, I'm sorry.
That's more than I know.
So say does that blah 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 yet. Do you have more clean Q-tips?
Probably. I'm just busy making a mess.
Thank you, John.
Okay, that did not go as planned, but it is what it is. Peanut is doing her best.
Thank you.
I think if you were American, you would probably know the words better than you do now.
Maybe.
One would hope.
There's a chance. There is a chance. Thank you, Sarens. American should be a term that embraces everyone that lives on the great North American and South American continents. So says in the land of the free. In the home of the brave Eagle Sound or something. I don't know.
I think that's pretty good.
Thank you.
I think it's better than I could have done.
It's because I watch enough hockey that I've memorized it.
Oh, because they do it at sports games, yes.
Good old hockey.
I was very confused when I went to a baseball game for the first time, that after the seventh inning, like, everyone stands up and does, like, guided stretches. So when everyone stood up and started doing the same, like, choreographed stretching, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Because I don't watch baseball on TV.
What?
I don't go to baseball games. And they all just, like, got up and started doing it together, like, synchronized. I'm like, this is weird. I don't know what's happening.
Cute. Did you do it?
No. I didn't understand what was happening until, like, just about the end of it.
Was it on the screen? Could you follow along?
There were people, like, dressed up in Barbie attire, because I went to Barbie Day, who were, like, standing facing the crowd doing these things, but I thought they were just doing a bit. And then I'm like, wait, the whole stadium is doing this bit. Like, what's
They're
happening?
all in on the bit, and you're not.
I'm the only not paid actor.
Dang. That's bonkers.
Mm-hmm. As a teacher in the US, it's not a guarantee they'll know it. I feel like with the Canadian anthem, if it's playing, I know the words. If it's not playing, I'm like, what comes next? Like, like the weird version that you get in the schools. The
on
acapella
Fridays?
Canadian, yeah, the Canadian anthem.
I
don't know why they whipped that out, but...
Or the random French one that would play sometimes.
I was used to the one that started in English and then had, like, a French verse.
Yes.
It turns into the American anthem for you, where you're just like,
Oh, Mentor, stop it.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Thank you for the
Kaneo.
follow. Hello, hello.
Welcome on in. Give me an anthem and I'll sing it for you. Okay? That's my talent. Or something. It's something I do.
It's something she does. I don't know if I'd call it a talent.
I'm gonna join every talent show. And I'll be like, hey judge, give me a country. Give me any anthem and I'll sing it for you.
Lay down a beat.
Spit a beat and I'll rap your anthem. Did you know dog poo's secret talent?
Knowing flags of the world.
Yeah. You can literally tell him any country, anything ever, and he will, or show him a flag and he will know it. Cotton, do you want to get past?
You trying to go upstairs, buddy? Is she
Is that-
blocking the stairs? She's absolutely blocking the stairs.
Yeah. Lady, you gotta get over it. He's gonna walk past. One way or the other. And you either gotta get with it or get out of the way. Literally.
She just turtles and screams wolf.
Yeah. Screams cat.
At some point, there's just so much panel line on the Q-tip that it just spreads everywhere.
Yeah, that's why I have 5 million by the end of it.
Makes a mess. Peanut has many talents. This just isn't one of them.
Guys, come on. Buzz. You don't mean that. What you meant to say is, yes, Peanut is so good at singing national anthems.
I can't remember what Puzz said in the Discord, but Puzz said something recently and it made me, like, laugh to myself. God, what was it? Where's my phone? Here it is. Puzz is just very punny. I don't know how far up I'm gonna have to scroll to find this.
My secret talent is when I was young, I was being stealthy on Saturday morning not to make a sound so I don't wake anyone up. Hopefully my stock market joke.
I think it was higher than the stock market joke. Like, higher in the Discord. But the general chat is, like, the most flooded chat, so I don't know how far up it's gonna be.
Can you pass me my bag?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Oh gosh, I'm going up
Enjoy
pretty
your
far.
lurk. Beaver Scouts meeting? Hell yeah, bro! What's the Beaver Scouts thing? This is something. This is like wolves, bears. Is this beavers?
It's too far up, I'm not gonna be able to find it. No. But I thought it was very witty. Oh! I found it! So someone was very concerned and stressed and nervous about moving.
Okay.
So they were feeling very nervous and stressed and a lot of negative emotions coming on because of moving. So Putz is like, I hope your stress moves out too. And I just really loved that.
Aw, so nice.
It was very kind. I think there was a little heart included with it and everything, but
Cute.
it was very funny. It really got me.
Sharing, sharing, sharing. Salute is 2 fingers, but curled over like beaver. Yeah, okay, so it is this one? The only reason I know some of them is my husband was a Boy Scout. I always like to, not necessarily poke fun, but sometimes he'll just shock me with information. And I'm like, oh, damn, you were a Boy Scout. Yoop. Gingerbeard. Good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Russell. Speaking of Boy Scouts. I'm your wilderness explorer from whatever. What a good movie.
When I went to the Disney parks, there were like wilderness explorers in the animal kingdom, and you got like a little booklet of scavenger hunt things to go around the park and learn about different like plants or animals in the park. And there were other wilderness leaders stationed at certain areas, and
That
you
would
could like talk to them and learn about stuff.
actually be my favorite part.
They were very
I
kind.
would be so into that.
One of them was stationed in like the African safari walkthrough zone, and they had tricked me about something,
Tricked you?
saying like my shoe was untied or something.
Oh.
And I looked down and my shoe wasn't untied, and they were just kind of like joking and messing with me, and then they said something else, and I fell for that immediately after as well.
Because you're one of the most gullible people in the world.
And I was like, why are you picking on me?
Because they took one look at you and they're like, easy target.
Easy target.
Easy target right there.
But they were very fun and friendly.
Oh yeah, of course.
Very nice
It
person.
did me.
And I mean, like, they've got to stand there all day
Yeah.
and wait for, like, kids to come talk to them. So when they see me skipping around smiling, they're probably like,
La, la, la.
that one.
That one right there. I'm gonna bully that one.
I thought about doing the Adventurers book, but I had read online that it's quite time consuming, and I was planning to do a park a day, so I was like, I'm on a mission to see everything that I need to see. And once I start something, the completionist mindset takes over, and I'm like, I have to do it. I can't leave it partially undone.
No, I'm that way too.
So I didn't end up following the route.
That's the reason I don't beat some certain games. Because I get so fixated on 100%ing that I just fall off
They also
eventually.
had different animals in enclosures all the way around Animal Kingdom, and it was my mission to read every animal plaque and every animal exhibit. Because once I read one, I'm like, well, I have to read all of them. I have to learn now. It's like when you go to a museum and you're like, I have to read all of the signs to show that I am a good guest to this museum.
I don't think everyone is like that. I think you're just like that.
Damn. I hope somebody appreciates it. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one, Puzz. I liked it. Done work for the day. Let's go, Gingerbeard. All done. If anyone tells you to pay your taxes with iTunes gift cards, that's a scam, Smiley. Thankfully, tax season is over, so I'm free and clear of the tax scams. I do keep getting phone calls from random phone numbers, and I just know not to answer them at this point.
Yeah, I never answer.
If it's not a number that I know, I don't answer.
Yeah.
Because I feel bad saying no to people, too. Which makes me the best target.
Yeah.
I feel bad when you're at the mall and someone has a booth and they're like, they zero you out of the crowd and like call you over to talk to them.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I don't want none of this, but now I at least have to entertain a conversation.
Do you do?
I do, because I feel too bad. Just keep walking.
Oh, come on. You just say, no thank you.
I try my best not to look at them when I walk by so that they don't pick me out. Because if they do, I have to go talk to them.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I've never known someone that actually talks to them. That's wild.
Sometimes I learn a thing or two.
I just go, no thanks. And then I keep walking.
Dang.
That's really funny.
Rethinking going to the mall with me now.
I'll be the shield. I'll be like, no thanks. And you just have to also continue to walk when I walk.
Using my younger sister as a shield.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Sasabi package is ready to ship. Very nice, Dova. Very exciting. Just pretend you're American and not Canadian in situations like that. How does that... How does that work?
I'm also the type of Canadian that will just hold the door forever until the next person... Like, you could be down the block and I'm holding the door for you, waiting for you to get there. And I can tell that there's some people that aren't, like... Potentially not homegrown Canadians, because they just stare at me like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you holding the door for me? I try not to do it whenever I used to go visit America because they would look at me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
They were like, what do you want from me? How dare you hold this door?
Yeah.
Freaking weirdo. And I'm like,
It's just different.
It's just what I do.
It's just different. When I was in Times Square, we were near... No, it wasn't Times Square. We were near an aquarium in New York. And there was someone that was working at the aquarium. And, they're like, hey, where's your, like, nearest washroom? They're like, what?
Oh, because they don't call it washroom.
They're like, you mean the bathroom? I'm like, yes, please.
Did they have to be mean about it?
She's like, you mean the bathroom? Where are you from? And I was like,
Oh no! I've been
Canada.
spotted.
And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, thanks. I just have to pee.
I just want to go to the bathroom, please,
Please.
ma'am.
Let me pee. Yeah, that was funny. That was the same day. There was a girl in my group that was scared of birds, and then she got pooped on by a seagull. And I'm like, that's her literal hell. But it was also a little bit funny.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate. Rule of thumb, don't do eye contact. I just did buy a perfect grade, perfect strike at my Canadian nerd store for less than Amazon. Heck yeah! Can you guys chill, please? Sorry, not you guys, the cats.
Can you guys friggin'
I'm
relax?
gonna help Big Man go up the stairs or do whatever it is he's trying to do.
He's been trying for so
Do
long.
you wanna go upstairs? Hi, Big. Oh, come here, sweetie. Wow. You wanna go up? Oh, lady going up. You wanna go up, lady? I don't think he necessarily wanted to go up the stairs. I think he wanted to be with Lady. Do you guys like my
Aw.
grandpa pants?
Speaking of grandpa pants,
Guys, what the heck? What are you doing? Simmer down over there.
get a pair of horse blinders for Smiley. Yeah.
Why, oh, for people trying to
So you
talk
don't
to
have
me?
to look at them.
I've been pretty successful in using the same Q-tip for a while.
Nice. Immediately outed. Yeah, for sure. It took 2 seconds. I am chill. It's freaking cold in my apartment. I get hot so easily that the AC is constantly running. I love it being so cold. Oh, I didn't send you the... I think I have it. The other day we had a little... Oh, maybe I didn't save it. No! Oh, that's a bummer. Just kidding. A kitten came in into work. He was 5 days old.
Oh, kitty.
And I thought I had a video of it. I didn't save it. Oh, but it was so cute. Was this yours?
No, I've only been using this
Okay.
same one this whole time.
I think I've used this one very briefly previously because there was a little bit of brown on it. My grandpa look is back and I'm living for it. Or the grandpa look is back. Yes, I love baggy pants. Baggy pants.
Last time I wore something like this, she called me Steve Irwin.
They always say style is either big top, small bottom, or small top, big bottom. But I want big both things.
Big everything.
Yeah. Just big all the way around. Because comfort.
Cozy.
Those pants have an inseam to the knees. I know, that's why I said grandpa.
They kind of do.
It's giving Gampy.
I can pull them up pretty high.
Yeah. Friggin' floods, bro.
But they have nice pockets.
Like how long they are. The
Do you
longest
like my
pants...
grandpa socks to go with them? My grandpa slippers? I'm serving fashion.
Yeah. That's for sure.
I'm a fashionable woman.
I'm a fashionable woman of high class.
If you doubt me, I'll pull out my Edna mode sunglasses.
I believe you.
I think I'm close to finishing this lady's panel cleanup. We're getting there.
Nothing else was cracked. I think it was just that one piece.
That's good.
And I don't know if it happened previously, if it has to do with the panel lining, or if it was maybe Mr. Man chomped on a piece and it cracked. I have no clue. Everything else is fine, which is good.
That's good. I think once I'm done this last piece, I think I'm done this lady. I'll have to check her torso to see if I missed anything. I'm riding the current grandpa core trend as far as it goes, all the way into the grave. I want to be buried with my grandpa slacks. Loafed up, won't catch her slipping. Very good. How's the house stuff going? Did you see the question from Syrinx?
No, sorry. Oh, and Peanut, are you gonna miss floofy creatures you're working with? Yes, I will. There are certain animals that come in that you become very familiar with. And some of them I've known since they were either puppies or kittens. So there's definitely some faces and names that I'm going to miss, but I know that my coworkers will keep me posted on them. And I might not even want to know. But yeah, I'll miss a lot of the job. But there's also so much of it that I'm not going to miss. I would say it's 50-50. Half of it I'm going to miss it so much, and the other half I'm going to be so glad to be gone. Because it's physically, mentally, and emotionally exhausting. I'd be so sad if I had to leave and go somewhere else. Yeah. It's going to be different, but let me tell you, there's so much of it that I'm happy, so happy to leave behind. Now, where's the house?
The house?
Sorry, I'm just reading. Did you just buy a perfect grade, perfect strike? Oh, you saw that one. Rats are pretty cool pets. I love rats. I've always wanted one. I don't know how nurses do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a whole other ball game. I mean, I'll be working with humans at my new job. So that'll be different. But as far as I'm aware, I don't have to wrestle them or hold them down.
What do you think?
But we'll see. I might just instinctively get in there.
Big man.
That bite was very lemony compared to my first bite.
Very lemony.
Are you still doing the same line of work or new career? New career, still related to health, but I'm going from animals to human. But I won't be working in a hospital. So no emergencies. Again, something I'm not gonna miss. Frickin' emergencies. You know. The house, I move in early July. That's when we take possession. So it's still a while. I got a cookie stuck in my throat. And we haven't had any. You get buyer visits. You get 2 buyer visits. And we're gonna wait until July to do those because there's no point in doing them now. So we're gonna wait a little bit closer too. Would you prefer humans or animals? It depends. If I was doing an animal hospital or a human hospital, I think I would prefer an animal hospital because I at least am familiar with that. But because I'm not working in a hospital anymore, or next, I think it'll be different, but I'm excited for it. It just sounds like the day schedule is what it is. There's not going to be any deviation from that unless there's a cancellation. No emergency things, it's just whatever is in the day is in the day. And that excites me. Peanut's gonna be 9/10 of the law. You're right.
Taking another bite of cookie.
Do it. Old people home? No.
That one was less sour. I wonder if the non-green is more sour.
I don't know. This bite was like all matcha, and the other one was like all lemon.
Still don't like lemon or matcha.
Why did you buy it?
Well, there wasn't very many options for today. They had a 6-pack of lemon shortbread cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like lemon, didn't want to buy those. They had the assorted cookies, but they were the same ones that we had last time, so it wouldn't have been any variety. They had scones, they had tarts. I almost got the butter tarts. And then they had this cookie, and there was, I think, one other big cookie. Like a cinnamon strudel cookie. But it just looked like it was going to be like a lot. So I went with this one. I checked the crumble this week, but there weren't any flavors that stuck out to me.
Yeah.
So I'll check again next week. Because it's easy enough to pick them up when I'm in the big city for work.
In the city.
Can I have the maid, please?
No. Why would you even ask
actually,
me
I didn't
that?
do the weapon.
Oh.
So I have weapon to do.
I saw a post last night where it was just like to a very genuine, normal question. You follow it up with like, what's your problem? And I think I'm gonna start doing that while I have my last few weeks at work. I think people are really gonna like that.
Yeah, they're gonna be so happy that you're leaving.
Yeah. All my friends at work are saying that they're gonna start bullying me. So then it's easier for when I leave. And I'm like, that's really sad. That is so sad. One of my coworkers has been showing a lot of yandere personality.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she wants to... I'll leave out some of the information, but she wants to chain me up in a corner so I can't leave.
Lovely.
Yeah. But they say it's out of love, so I try to trust them.
You're inclined to potentially believe them.
Yeah. I try to remind myself that I do truly keep the ship afloat, and it is gonna burn when I leave. It's gonna sink. So
Do
I
you
have
have
to...
friends that'll give you updates?
Yes, yes. All of my friends in the back that I work with, they will be keeping me posted on the shenanigans that go on. And some of them are like, I'm really mad at you and sad that you're leaving because you're leaving us, but just know that I'm so jealous. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Because work is freaking nuts.
Okay. Big man crying.
Big man. Working in medicine, I mean, this could go anywhere. It doesn't just mean medicine, but in medicine there's so much, it's so high tension that you could be 27 years old and you could be having beef with a 60-year-old woman that works with you. I don't, because I'm a sweet baby angel and I'm never involved in drama, but some of the stuff that goes on at work is insane, and I'm so glad to be leaving.
Big man.
Big man.
No big man, no cry.
I've never had any work drama ever in my whole life. I'm just too chill. I just don't care. I don't care enough.
Pink and black is a vibe. Summertime sisters.
Summertime sadness.
Summertime sisters. I almost got some crumble cookies for lunch the other day, but decided I needed actual food.
That is food. It has eggs in it,
I don't know what
probably.
he's crying about. He's escalating.
Yeah, he is escalating. It's a good
Hey,
way to
man.
put it. Not sure what's going on here. Remainder of the hand is gone. So, not sure about that. Not sure about that. Well, there he is. Cotton, he's a big cat. He's a big boy. Okay. The pink is done. Pink? Done. Actually, no, I didn't do this. I didn't finish this. God, what a pain in the butthole. In the city, keep on rocking.
Why yelling? Why yelling? What's wrong?
He loves it. He loves to yell. Ow, I'm stabbing myself. Okay. Go like this. Now stay. Gorgeous. Do we have... No, this is a marker. That's also a fine tip marker. Maybe I'll try this one. Big man. Sorry, you know your name. You know your nickname.
He knows that he's the big man.
He does. I was not expecting that. Whoa, big jump.
Got a cat hair all over my face now. Can you guys hear him?
You sound like a Pokemon.
He's still crying.
Do it. Oh.
What? What's the problem? What's the problem, buddy? What's the problem? Big man. He's being salty. I don't know what it is he wants. It's my pants. My pants made a cat-like sound. It made it sound like a cotton.
Keep on rocking. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. Oh, I got goo on my freaking hands.
Gooped.
I got gooped and got.
Gooped and gagged.
Oh my gosh, there's so much goop! Stop it. Stop, everyone, please. I have ink all over my hands. How did I get ink up here?
It's your latest tattoo.
Free.
Waku waku, waku waku.
Waku waku, waku waku.
Waku.
2 years damn near flying by.
Holy.
Hey Frost, how's it going? Hello, hello.
Good to see you. I don't want to get ink on
Thank
my
you
face.
for the sub. Thank you for the waku waku.
Thank you, Colonel. Hi there, Big Man. You love my purse? You always like rummaging in it.
He wants to see if you've got any candies.
I don't. I ate them all. I always keep candies in my purse like an old lady. And I ate them all. And I have yet to replenish. And when I say candies, again, it's such an old person thing. They're always lozenges that I call candies.
They're not Werthers.
No. We do have some at home, though.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah. I love Halls. Citrus Halls are candy to me. They're my favorite. Because I love citrus. I love lemon. Which is also your favorite flavor,
Love lemon.
as we were just discussing.
Lemon's so tasty.
Lemon so tasty. When you guys would get like a popsicle when you were younger, what was like the go-to flavor? Like we had a convenience store down the road that we would like walk to.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to get a popsicle or an ice cream thing bar from like the deep freezer,
Yeah.
what was like your choice? I would like to hear everyone's answer.
I really liked creamsicles, the vanilla ice cream popsicle with like the orange outer coating.
Yeah, you liked the orange flavor.
I liked the orangecicles. I really liked the double chocolate fudge, but it wasn't amazing for me.
You didn't know at that time, but yeah.
I didn't know at the time, but I really liked. And I didn't, when I was younger, I still didn't really like chocolate, but I liked the double fudge like popsicles.
Ice cream is different. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Winter has come to NZ. Winter is coming. Christian likes melon flavored.
Melon. My favorite was always, they were banana popsicles.
Vanilla with chocolate. I liked vanilla with the chocolate coating a lot too. That was my second go-to.
Mm-hmm.
Occasionally I'd be a big baller and I'd go for the sponge popsicles. That always looked super cursed.
So mangled. I got some not long ago, earlier this year.
They
and
never looked good.
They were mangled.
They have to be.
They were canon.
A perfect
I'm like,
SpongeBob popsicle does not
I was
exist.
like, oh, this is so nostalgic. Even that they look so janky.
They had to look janky. It was part of the lore.
It is. You wouldn't be right without it looking like that.
There will be times where I'll hear the ice cream truck come around and I'm like, I kind of want to do it. I want to know what happened to Old Zealand and why there is a New Zealand. When I was younger, back in the 90s, we had ice cream trucks that drove around and there was a red, blue, white popsicle that I loved.
The rocket.
Was it a spiral?
The rocket one?
When we were young, we didn't have a vehicle. We had a man on a bicycle with a bell.
The Dickie D man.
I don't know if that's what everyone called it, but that's what it was called here.
Y'all familiar with the Dickie D man? Who had a bicycle and he drove with a little chest trailer on the back of his bike? And he'd ring a little bell?
I don't know if that's the canon naming for...
I knew a Dickie D man. There is a Dickie D man in my husband's family. You know Yunkle Bob?
Yunkle Bob.
Classic Yunkle Bob.
Dickie D man?
He was a Dickie D man.
Is that what he calls himself?
I'm sorry, what? Yeah, because that was...
See, I knew the name. I
was-
had a feeling this isn't what other people called it.
That was what the company was. You were the Dickie D man. We had those...
Imagine that being, like, targeted towards small children.
The Dickie D man. And you knew
Like,
it
this
was
is
him.
lore. This is Canadian lore.
This is Canadian. This is our truth, okay?
Pete says they remember the Dickie D Bike Corps having a war. See, like, this goes deep, gang.
It's real.
Well, I'm starting to think it was a Canadian thing.
I think it must be. Maybe even it might even just be like an Ontario thing. Who's to say? But
Yeah, it would be called something different in Quebec for sure.
Yeah, we had the Dickie D Man. They were on a bike, and they would always come around when we were at our dad's.
Sell ice cream to small children.
And they would, yeah. But somehow it was, like, more innocent than a big ice cream truck, you know?
It was.
He was just a dude on a bike. You could push him over if you wanted to.
Could rob him for all he's worth.
You could. Anyways, it's true. The Dickie D Man.
If you have kids, tell them the ice cream truck song means they're out of ice cream. Pro tip. Pro tip. If you hear the song.
No, because then if I ever had kids and they were like, oh, it's the ice cream truck I want, and I'd be like, and I'm supposed to say no to that? Even though that's such a good idea that we should absolutely get ice cream? I'm supposed to say no?
That's my fear of having kids, is they're going to want to do stuff that I want to do, so I can't justify not doing it.
Yeah.
I feel like having kids would be an excuse
son.
for me to go do things. I'll be like, you're 2 years old. You clearly need to go to Disney World this year. You're not going to remember it, but you're 2, so we have to go. So we gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we get ice cream? I'm supposed to say no to that really good genius idea.
We never got, like, fast food or anything when we were younger. We'd maybe get the occasional ice cream from the Dickie D Man.
The Dickie D Man.
But we never, like...
Mm-hmm.
Aside from ice cream, we never got anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just our tax bracket, though.
Yeah. There was also at that convenience store, we called it the Blue Store.
Because the store was blue.
Because the outside of the store was blue, and I didn't know what the actual store was called when I was younger. They also had that wall of, like, gummies and candies in the clear plexi cases, and you could buy, like, a bunch of gummies for, like, a couple cents. So it was like 5 cents, 10 cents, like 20 to $1. Certain gummies were certain amounts.
Yeah.
Or candies. So even with, like, a little bit of change, I would, like, run to the store with my friend and then get, like, a bag of gummies, sour gummies. The candy one? Yeah. The chocolate bars and things were still, like, $1. That was out of my price range. I'm talking, like, dollar, or cents of gummies and candies. From Gunpla sisters to mortgage sisters. Started from the bottom, now we're here, or something.
Started at the bottom, still at the bottom in terms of the hobby we actually partake in, but growing in life.
You know?
Started at the bottom, still here. We never really progressed in terms of professionalism in the Gunpla trade.
Mm-hmm.
We just do what we want and call it a day. Weapon done. Nurse done.
That's how you're supposed to open needles. You're supposed to pull them all the way apart.
I wouldn't know, they terrify me.
And keep going. Because most people try to, like, open, but then you see that, how you go like this at the end? Because you try to stabilize yourself, then you stab yourself. Happens all the time. That's why you gotta pull and keep going. Not that that information is useful to any of you. Pro tip, if you're opening a needle.
No, the whole squad if in here or whatever he said. I think that's pretty accurate. Probably, maybe, Will. I think I know as much as you know, so whatever you say is believable.
Bottom, now the whole deep. Yeah.
I mean, it's only been 3 years. Imagine how mediocre we can all be in another 3 years. Thank you, Puz, for your words of enthusiasm, encouragement.
And we will be.
And we will be. We'll still be exactly right here.
Yeah.
Most people shoot for the stars. We shoot for mediocrity.
We shoot for convention sometimes.
I shoot for conventions. Peanut decides.
Yeah.
Penny candies. Penny candies were the good stuff. I used to love finding like 5 cents on the floor outside.
Mm-hmm.
That equals candy.
Yeah.
Ladies gotta start somewhere, as long as you're having fun. And I think we are.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be bad at a hobby, otherwise it becomes a job. A jorb? Do you remember that skit? from Homestar Runner. It's the
Oh.
coach something. He can't say job, he keeps going
Jorb.
jorb. So there's a whole skit on trying to get him to pronounce the word job properly. Anyways.
I only remember the group of friends, the girls.
Teen Girl Squad!
I remember the
What's her
cheat.
face? So-and-so! Cheerleader! The ugly one! I love Teen Girl Squad. There's the cheat. There was Strong Bad Emails.
Strong bad emails.
I really like Strong Bad Emails.
I remember the cheat. The cheat.
Homestar Runner, that's a name. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I recently, a couple weeks back, was binging Teen Girl Squad on YouTube. They have them all.
So good.
So good. You must be girls. It's so stupid, but I think that like shitty humor is what shaped my humor as an adult. Because I still find them funny.
Good. Yeah, that's
I
good
still
stuff.
look at them and I think that they're hilarious. We will be exactly adequate.
What was I gonna say? Did you ever play that game we had on our very first home computer?
Feeding Frenzy.
No, that was my shit.
Zoo Tycoon.
No,
No, we had Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I never played that one.
Neither did I. It came in a cereal box.
It
But
was
I
like
didn't
a
it.
little kid's baby game kind of thing, like young game,
Freddy Fish.
and it was no.
We played a lot of Freddy Fish.
I could speed run Freddy Fish and the Missing Conch to this day, actually, and I'm
Future
certain
stream
of that.
idea.
I would.
We're
Are
gonna
you
emulate her for Freddy
I-
Fish, and we'll let Peanut speedrun Freddy Fish.
I would shock you guys at
But
how
I'm
I
gonna
could.
want to stop and play all the mini games.
I would let you play it, and then I'd be over here just. She's not doing what she
Shaking.
needs to be doing. I would love to play Freddy Fish and the Missing Conch. Absolutely. No, it was actually like there were these two creatures. One was like a yellowy blonde koala creature. It reminds me of the cheat. That's why it made me think of that. And then one was a gray cat. And you did all these little mini games. And it was actually like partially French. Not sure why. Mostly English.
I don't remember this. I remember there was a dollhouse game.
Loved that. All I remember is there was this chili making mini game, and you would add all the ingredients, and you could make it different spice levels, and then you would feed it to these little creatures. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I think there's like a fuzzy memory there.
Let me.
But
I
at
found it once
first,
before.
my brain went to the Club Penguin pizza making game.
Game.
But different spice levels rings a bell.
Koala and cat.
That's gonna be the name of the game, Koala and Cat. I use needles every day. It hasn't been 3 years. I'm not old, you're old. It's almost been 3 years. In 2 months, it'll be 3 years. Peanut giving us pro needle tips, winky face. We shoot to not hit our own footsies. Gerb, yes. Homestar Runner was sweet. It was so good. Bye, little skins. Trogdor the Burninator. I was shook when a couple years back people started talking about Trogdor, and I'm like, is Trogdor a new thing, or are they referencing like the really old Strong Bad email about Trogdor? I was shook when Trogdor was circulating for unknown reasons, because it brought me back to Strong Bad.
Blue cat, yellow koala. Reddit. They
what about
knew.
Putt Putt? Is that Mini Putt?
French site that had games. Videos teach you French. Characters. Bowukala? This maybe? Show me. Give me the link. I don't care if it's a virus, please.
Give me the virus. This looks familiar.
Get out of my way!
Look at these!
Get out of my way!
Yeah! I remember that!
En français!
Honestly, I think they would speak occasionally, and it was very strange.
Yeah, they would, and it was freaky. Games.
This one.
This one. Get out of my way. Pairs of furniture.
Oh, I remember some of these.
Make the koala better. Biscuits. Make a sandwich.
Hi, little. You didn't like that we were giving attention, eh?
Photo puzzle.
Don't eat,
Brother!
don't eat, don't eat, don't eat. back in your box, monkey.
I don't see
Aqua
the...
Teen Hunger Force. I liked Meatwad. Silly little guy.
Yes. Isn't that amazing?
I know you want attention, but you gotta be good, okay? Did you all ever play mini clips games? I used to play Math Circus.
Yeah, sure is.
Okay,
Sir.
I need...
Yeah, okay.
Okay, come sit. Come get out of the way then. Come here.
These guys? These little fuckers? God. I used to play this all the time.
You sit, be good? Can you
I
do
can't
that?
find the chili making game, or I would play it for you literally right now. I don't remember their names. Sorry, friend just said there's drama. Can I call you? And I said later. Girl drama. I love it.
No, can't have cookie.
Measure. Used to play those games all the time.
No, can't have cookie. Can't.
That little yellow guy with the beret, he reminded me of the cheat.
Can't have cookie.
Gosh, look at me, wants it.
Can't have cookie.
See, we were gaming on computers
We were gamers.
ever since we were wee things.
We used to be into the Neopets too.
I was never good at Neopets. Not that you can be good or bad, but I think I was too young to know what I was doing.
Do you remember that stick figure game?
There were a couple.
There was one where it was like you were literally a stick figure. It was a 2D stick figure game. You could like collect pets and go and like fight enemies. It was just like a click game.
Yes.
Little.
I do.
It
vaguely
was
remember.
really like the wordplay. Browser
Yes.
stick figure game. It had a silly name.
Addicting games was my jam. That is where I lived my life. Dova. You and me both. Addicting games, that's where I spent all my time.
I remember the currency was meat.
That sounds so familiar. Or maybe
Kingdom of Loathing.
Is that what you were talking about? I remember you playing this
I
game.
played so much of this
I
game.
used to watch you play that. Is he holding a martini?
Yeah,
Yes.
a sword and a martini. I found in the old house. I found like a download of the game, and I played through the whole thing. So within the last 5 years, I replayed Kingdom of Loathing.
Oh my god.
I had a blast. I had a great time.
Yeah, that's probably super
'Cause
awesome.
It was funnier when I was older because like some things made sense. You know how when you're younger, a lot of things were over your head.
Yeah, there's
you
certain
get the simple humor.
you don't understand. Yeah.
The wheel of monotony.
That's so fun.
God, it was so good.
Okay. Old browser games and Freddy Fish.
You should play West of Loathing. I'm gonna look this up.
What are you doing, Winter?
God, I want to play Freddy Fish so bad.
I think I played this too.
Dang it. That one always freaking pops out.
I vaguely remember this. I think I played. I don't know if I finished it, but I definitely played it. I like fun stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so random. It's so good. Do you remember Sick Death? I played the shit out of Kingdom of Loathing. It was so good. These are things that I never would remember if we weren't talking about it to like bring back the memory.
That's really funny.
Do you want another bite of cookie?
Sure.
Power off. Do you have yours in?
No, you're gonna have it.
Okay. Power on. Okay, cookie. I'm gonna try this like burnt part back here. Little.
No. No.
Don't be a pain in the butt.
Your turkey?
These cookies definitely have eggs in them because that just tastes like egg. It was a bite of egg.
Oh.
May I have the maid, please? Hydrate from Bill.
No.
Little, don't be a problem, pretty honey. What a kitty. He's of... He bent it.
No!
He bent it. Buddy. Peace offering. Oh, their cats are down here. It's just a little monkey man.
You're a naughty boy.
Don't be naughty.
Just a little bit of battle damage, that's all.
Little. I saw him charging up for that one. You're gonna go on the floor. You wanna go on the floor?
Yeah, he does. Mr. Dinky.
Was Big Man on the couch?
Yeah.
He's been laying there a lot lately because it's nice and cold.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's probably so refreshing.
You think a gray for the maid?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't need this for a sec because I'll just be doing the dots. Oh, jeez.
It's a big one.
Was there a time where Loki did a big damage to any of the kits? He's broken a V-fin because he bit it. He's knocked kits off of shelves, causing them to break.
Mm-hmm.
He is public enemy #1 in terms of the model kits.
Yeah. I don't think Big Man has. I know Lady hasn't.
Oh, they're too spooky for Lady.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta give her the little capsules back. I have to put these back in. Didn't he destroy the Nightingale? I wouldn't be surprised. He's public enemy #1.
Yes, the Nightingale has some pieces missing.
Oh, missing pieces. I've got a question for you. What's the craziest letter in the alphabet?
U.
U is my guess. Big Hicks. Which alphabet? Skill testing question.
U, because I know it's not I. Got him!
That seems like it could
Or
be
is
the answer.
it, your ex? There's so many different ways you could go. D. D's nuts. Okay. W. W. Y. Why would they call it Y when everything else is sounds very much like how it is in English? Except for Y.
D's nuts. Damn. Or W. Loki the Destroyer.
Ooh, 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 ah, ah.
What's that from?
Ooh, ooh, what?
What you're singing?
The raid music. Ooh, 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 ah, ah. Ooh, 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 ah, ah.
Oh, caramel dancing?
Mm-hmm. Don't know why. Just jumped into my head. Or we're gonna get a raid and I'm psychic.
Foreshadowing.
A That's So Raven moment, you could say.
Can someone DM me WTF just happened in the G-Quux anime? I haven't seen it yet. I'm behind. I
Do you know
have no
what's-
idea.
Going back to That's So Raven,
Yes.
do you know what's really funny?
What?
Dad remembers That's So Raven, and sometimes he'll reference it.
Really?
He'll
That's
say, what's like a good, he hasn't done it in a long time because I don't live with him anymore, but I'd be talking to him, and then he would say, like a foreshadowing, or like, I think this is gonna happen, or like whatever, or deja vu, and then he'd go, oh, that's so, what's her name? I'm like, Raven?
Nice, Dad.
Smooth, as always.
Love that.
Smooth as always. And then he'd start to remember, he'd be like, that's so Raven. You know. Yeah, you're right, Dad, I do know.
The maid has less opportunities for Paneline than the nurse did.
Mm.
The nurse had a lot more.
Mm. Are there any other clean Q-tips?
Yes, lots.
Beauty. I think this may be my last one. Did you see Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
I did not. I
Oh, okay.
would be interested in watching it, but I have not seen it.
Oh, did you ever watch Twitches? Twin Witches?
No. I didn't watch a lot of TV between high school and a month ago.
See, we could be Twitches, but you plan. Do you remember that meme? No. Alright. That's fine.
I didn't watch a lot of TV. I mean,
love
I did
Twitches.
obviously when I lived at home and when I was younger.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to be a Twitch so bad.
Teen Witch.
Yeah, a teen witch, twin witch. Because the whole premise is they were separated at birth or something or whatever, and then they found each other, and then at the same time they also found out they were witches.
You know what witch show / movie I used to watch a lot?
Hmm.
Halloween Town.
Did you really?
It would always be on. Especially up at the cottage. Like, there's very little you could watch up at the cottage, but for some reason Halloween Town would pop off every year.
Really?
That and I Know What You Did Last Summer. So even though it's a spooky, I did end up watching that one.
Dang. A spooky.
I watched a spooky. Does the chat accept links? It does not, but the Discord does. Would you have gone to Hogwarts if it was real or stay at Muggle school? I would have gone to Hogwarts if it was real.
If I went to Hogwarts, I'd be,
Absolutely, yes. Me too.
What are they called? You know, the yellow ones.
Hufflepuff.
Thank you.
I didn't know you were looking for a house. I was like, well, she could say anything right
She
now.
could, it could be anything.
She could say she wants to be a Griffin for all I know. I don't know what she's going in.
I want to be Hagrid.
Halloween Town has like an annual festival now. Let's go. Tia and tomorrow we're in so many things.
I want to be...
So many separated at birth shows.
Right?
I would have shown the cat card I got for my parents for my birthday. It is a paper cut card.
Cat card.
Halloween Town. Hello, High
Put that in
Lurker.
between.
Hello. It really tricked you into watching the whole thing until one really scary part. And then it was like, oh shit, I'm running out of this room. I could send a link.
Ink. So much ink on my fingers.
You could type it out without the HTTPS or something. Maybe creative. I would go to Hogwarts just for the candies and the beers as Christian. Because it's what, butterbeer? Something like that? I didn't try any when I was at Universal. Because I'm not really a beer person.
It's not beer.
And I learned that after I left.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I see. That's funny.
Because I definitely thought it was beer when I was there.
Yeah. It's a caramel soda drink.
I played myself.
Yeah, I would go for the chocolate frogs and all of the plant stuff and the crazy teacher that would teach tea leaf reading. I'd be in her class. And I'd be chilling with my boy Hagrid.
I feel like I would enjoy Hogwarts. I just like learning. Anytime I have the opportunity to learn something, I would be all in.
Free nerd alert.
I would definitely be Ravenclaw. I admit to it. In my
See-
older years, I feel very Slytherin, but if I were of high school age, I would be Ravenclaw.
I took the test and I was Slytherin. But I feel like I'd probably be truly a Hufflepuff.
If the Sorting Hat were to think, to
Yeah.
see your inner workings.
Because what does a quiz know? But
They ask the strangest questions.
But a hat on my head I feel like
flipping
would
all
know.
the secrets of your brain.
Would be like, yeah, there's nothing going on up here. Hufflepuff. And I'd say, see ya! And then I'd go into my little... Because they live underground.
The Hufflepuffs?
Yeah, they're the only ones that live, like, in the
Why?
basement.
Why would you
they're-
put the Hufflepuffs in the
Because
basement?
their animal's a badger. They live near the kitchen.
They seem like
I
the
would wanna
happiest
live
people,
near-
and you're
yeah.
putting the happiest people underground.
Yeah.
Is where you lose me.
I love it. I would love that. Put me in the basement, near the kitchen.
Moaning Myrtle was a Ravenclaw, and that makes Ravenclaw undesirable. What is that?
Moaning Myrtle. You watched the movies.
When I was like 10,
She was the ghost in the bath.
she wasn't that bad.
She was a pervert.
She wasn't that bad.
A pervert, a sick freak. But
Isn't
you
this-
can't blame her.
Isn't the Slytherin in the dungeon?
No.
I would transfigure the bully into ferret like the fake Moody did to Malfoy.
Malfoy. Potter.
Maybe I'll rewatch the Harry Potter movies. Because I
Um,
feel like every couple of years I rewatch all of the Lord of the Rings movies.
mhm.
And I remember more of Lord of the Rings than I remember from Harry Potter. So maybe I should rewatch Harry Potter. How many movies are there though? Like 7?
8 or 9.
There's a buttload. Because then they started putting them into 2-parters. Damn it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen the most recent ones.
I love that they just did away with, like, 50 points to Gryffindor. They stopped doing that. It just doesn't exist, like, at all in the movies. Other than, like, the first one.
8 movies. She peeped on Harry when he was taking a bath. Yeah, but I'm also whammon, so bothers me less. They split the last book into 2.
It's true.
Peanut is tripping. The Slytherin common room in Hogwarts is located deep within the dungeons extending under the lake.
Oh, Slytherin is
Peanut is
also
tripping.
in the dungeon? Hufflepuff is near the kitchen. Which is what drew my attention to it.
Is Harry, Ron, and Hermione all
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor?
Mhm.
All in the same house. Interesting.
How did Ron get in there?
I feel like we would be the crazy twins. The Weasley brothers. We'd be the fucking wackos. The Wing Wongs, the Wackadoos.
Yeah. They had, they helped,
I'm gonna go see what that was.
run
That
like
sounded like they knocked something over.
Yeah. They helped run like a
Candy store or something?
a toy store or something. Yeah. I would love to do that.
What are you guys doing up here?
I would love to do that.
Little. Oh shit, little. Buddy, no.
Oh no. sounds like something potentially broke. I'm waiting to hear if she needs my help. If she needs my help, I will go run up. If she does not... Okay, it doesn't sound that bad. Streamer treat? Thank you, Style. I need something to put this paint in. Is my thing in here? Oh. Yes, it is. I heard a hiccup from all the way upstairs. Garbage. Maybe we'll do this side. What did they destroy? I do not know. We will find out in a minute. Having a candy store in Hogwarts would be, yeah, that's what I would want. I think just the fun of like getting ready for school obviously is way more fun than the actual classes. But they don't have to take math, do they? So maybe I would thrive. Having like a wand picked out for you in like that store, you know, I feel like that would be cool. Harry gave his Triwizard winnings to Fred and George to help start their business. Oh, it was theirs! What's going on, Wiremon? It was their store. I thought it was like a summer vacation situation and they were just a part-time job. I don't remember. Ain't no one trying to fix the Weasley house. Yeah. That's a great point. They said, fuck those Weasleys. Would anyone try the chocolate frogs? Because they're frogs, they're moving around. Jumping around. Peanut, did you notice Link's... Oh, I do see it. Whoa, look at this. That's the card. Isn't that
That's really
cute?
That is
What
really
happened? Did they break something?
My watch was on the counter and they knocked it into their water dish. Love that. And then I had to clean up all the water mess.
Oh no.
The bozos. The bozomen. So I had to take time to make sure my watch still worked.
Yeah, fair. Okay, I'm gonna...
Did you take the streamer treat?
No, I did not. I waited. And my fingers are all like... nasty. Okay, I'm gonna take you apart. So I can properly...
Streamer treat.
Analyze situation.
Do you want middle or side?
Side, please.
Thank you, style.
Oh no!
Howdy, Darth Log. Hello.
Start with the head.
So you got a sister, eh?
Huh?
Ah, delicious. You guys were debating eating chocolate frogs.
Yeah, I was asking if because they're like actual frogs. They're like
I would not.
lifelike. They're trying to get away from you.
I would not.
I said I would.
I believe that. That checks out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take one of these Q-tips for some panel line removal.
Mhm.
Like the ones that they sell at Universal that are just literal chocolate that look like frogs. Did you solve all crime games you have, or are there more crimes waiting? We still have one more that we can do.
There's one more.
One more until we're out. I think they're fun. They were a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Did enjoy. And then once we're all out, we'll probably see if we can find some more, because we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I think everyone else had a good time too, so I think it's worth doing a couple more of those.
Mm-hmm.
So you're done all of the pink and now you're onto the black pieces?
Yeah.
You still have some panel line removal to do on the bottom of the shoesies.
Oh, I only did one. You're right. Yeah, I forgot to do that one. I'll have to do it after. I don't want my paint to dry out on the brush.
I should be able to move on to the Miku soon. Okay, I think these go this way. Oops, knocking some stuff off here. What? If you need more crimes, I can create more. Wire mod, no. You can't be held accountable. Accountable. Please don't commit crime. We like seeing you around these parts.
Do it. Do it. Go to the dark side.
And the maid didn't have any additional weapons like yours did, so she's pretty much ready to go. She has an unfortunate crack on her neck. The same thing that the strike did.
That's so
Maybe I
weird.
left it for too long.
So strange that it's only just happening.
May I have the Miku? Thank you. She's gonna have a lot to do, so maybe I will pick her apart and do it this way. It's probably the easiest if I section her off. I think probably gray for her, for the white pieces, because I don't want it to be very bright.
Yeah.
Is this is not the one I was just using. This one? I just had the gray pour type. Here you go. Little man's yelling. The little guy.
No. Hey.
He's trying to eat something again.
Mm-hmm.
Little, stop trying to eat stuff, please. Miku's got a surprisingly large amount of panel line locations. And the gray doesn't really seem to spread as easily. Doesn't go as far when I drop it into the sections.
That's what I was having trouble with the black. It wasn't like flowing very nice. It just seemed very thick. So maybe it's just getting old. But I don't know. It didn't seem like it. It only felt like sometimes it was working nice and other times it wasn't.
Little man. We gonna have a problem, little buddy?
Mr. Tinky.
He has stopped.
Mr. Tinky.
He doesn't know what he wants currently.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Is it, little man?
Stop, you scare me sometimes. Eh? He has the like most cat-like eyes I've like ever seen. Like they're such slits. Go get her.
Okay, come here. You gotta sit good, okay? Sit out of the way. Where do you think you're going, little mister? You're just gonna cause problems, aren't you?
Sorry, game. Hold on.
No, you can go down there. Yes, you can go that way. No, Dinky. What about this way? Relegated. To over there. Yeah. The yuckums.
Yuck. Poetry snaps. He's monkey running.
What does that mean?
Monkey running? You know when... Maybe you don't know when. We call it monkey running when like their tail is up and curls over their like back, and they kind of like hop and like they're playful.
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of like Halloween Kitty, but not quite. We call it monkey running. Would you be able to pass me the shot glass? Or
Yes.
my water thing?
Shot glass. What have you built since I've been gone? What have we built since you've been gone?
The ladies?
We've built We built these two ladies, a Megalomaria nurse and a Megalomaria maid. We've built the Miku that I've currently taken apart to panel line. We have done... Oh, let me put those back. What else have we done? The Wodom pod, I think we did.
The Whoopoo?
The Whoopoo.
The Whoopoo!
Tank Nachin, Kitty Kitty. More 30-minute fantasy kits. Peanut's been doing a lot of panel lining and decaling lately, so we haven't been doing a lot of building per se. It's been a lot of like catching up on finishing kits. Those are the ones that come to mind. I built a Hello Kitty Zaku recently. Little Nachin tank, yeah. They built a whole new life. That's true. Peanut bought a house and quit her job, so she's been building a whole new life. She quits, or she finishes her current job end of the month, and then she moves next month.
Busy. Busy, couple months coming up.
Yeah, it's been crazy. We still have the perfect grade. We haven't opened the perfect grade yet. Hi, buddy. You wanna sit? Have you guys played SD Gundam G Generation Eternal yet? No. Did I order something online?
And I think he just took a picture. Because he has to prove that he just took a picture. I think we were in it. Guess you're gonna find
Something
out.
has just been delivered at the house. I don't think I've ordered anything, so we'll wait for them to drive away and we'll see what's been delivered. Also, like, what happened to their front bumper? That's some damage.
Ooh.
Also, why did they take a picture while they were walking up to the house of us in the window? This is strange. Kira, congratulations on quitting the job!
Oh, thank you.
Did we drop something?
No,
I feel like something, or maybe the cat. Let me check the front door. Let me see what's here.
Actually, my workplace, they asked for me to put my resignation in writing, so like a resignation letter, to make it like official for records and stuff, whatever. Didn't bother me. What's it say?
It might be my missing purse.
Come open!
Because
Come open on stream. Let's see.
It feels squishy.
Shopping haul.
This is the purse that I ordered in April. Can you?
Oh.
But it feels squishy, and it sounds like there's a chain. So this might be my missing purse.
Not for you. Open.
It's addressed to me, right? Yeah. Let me try not to yeet my address. Okay, let's pull this paper out, and then we just have this one. I think this is my purse.
Sounds like it.
That's my purse! I don't know you! I think the only Gundam SD game I played was SD Gundam Battle Alliance.
Ooh.
Haha. She's melting key.
Very nice. Very cute.
Yeah, I like the color. I think the rest of the chain is inside here.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I threw something.
Very nice.
One of my birthday presents to myself. I will explore this later.
Yeah.
What did I throw on the floor? Oh, it has like
A little tag.
It's like a little tag. I will maybe do something with this. We'll see.
What is it? We'll never know.
Nice. We also have another Amazon package to open up.
Which with all these neutral tones, it's
I'm
her
doing
color
a
scheme.
wardrobe refresh. Look at it. It matches my outfit.
It does.
I'm trying to be a 30-year-old woman, okay?
My wardrobe will never refresh. That's a lie. I need to buy new work clothes.
Most of my clothes are, I grew up in a skater phase, so I had a lot of, concert shirts, acid dye jeans, stuff like that. Your birthday passed? My birthday was May 19th, so it was about 2 weeks ago. So I'm 30 years old now, and stop trying to eat this cookie, please, Loki. I've been trying to update my wardrobe to be something that's more appropriate, perhaps, for my age. In my opinion. Wearing things that I feel more comfortable with.
Oh!
Throwing paintbrushes at me?
Yeah.
But Little's trying to get attention too. We also have another Amazon item that arrived. This one's a throne girth. This one's from Bowler72. Little man's trying to attack your paintbrush. I'm trying to open this one backwards because I can't get the sticker off the front.
Go back.
Are you driving my cat insane?
Why are you not backing up?
Holy shit. You and my brother have the same birthday. Have you ever seen me and your brother in the same room at the same time?
Probably not.
Probably not. Little, stop being a problem.
Why is he so broken? I was blowing on his face. If
It's what stands for the display case.
Whoa!
Because
always
behind
need
Peanut,
those.
we've started putting a bunch of our kits in the bottom right display case, and there's not a stand for them there yet. So they're all kind of fighting each other for space. So I'm definitely going to put this together so that we can organize more of our display case.
Very nice. Hi, big man.
Hi, big man.
Can I get your Juvies? Thank you so much. Thank you.
There's also another item here from Bowler72 that came in. Because it was a limited item, I had to go pick it up from the Bandai store, the Plamo store. Something just fell. Are you guys causing problems for Peanut?
Always.
Ta-da! We also got this one! Thank you, Bowler. Thank you. For those of you who are not from Canada, you cannot get limited edition P-Bandai kits in Canada via the P-Bandai website. They don't ship to Canada. So for kits like these, you have to go to conventions that they'll be attending so you can get your hands on things that are limited. So I am obsessed with this because this kit is an RX-78-3, but it also has some purple coloring. It's very pastel. It's very cute. Let me see if I can show you guys some of the...
Loki so badly wants to smack on.
You've got a pastel purple and a darker purple.
Ooh.
Don't eat, sir. So I'm very excited. Thank you so much, Bowler. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm very excited for this. Ow. I cut myself. Ow. Thank you for all of the goodies, gang. Considering he's in my living room playing Guitar Hero and you're streaming, I'll just assume you aren't the same person. Does he play Guitar Hero left-handed?
Loki, relax. He wants to smack him so bad.
He hates when the other cats get attention. He is the youngest child.
Yeah.
He wants the attention, and if you give it to somebody else, he doesn't like it.
He wants to start a fight.
Hey, eyes front. Please. He's just agitated now.
No fighting.
Where did I put the stand? I was gonna open it. I was gonna put it together. We love purple in the sisterhood. We do love purple in the sisterhood. I'm jealous, not gonna lie. I like that kit. It's so pretty. Yeah, see, everyone loves my grandpa attire. Everyone says that earth tones and neutral tones is good stuff.
I love it. But it's true. Neutral tones are so much easier to match. You don't have to worry about certain things clashing.
Yes, my idea was to purchase clothing that will last me the rest of my life at this point. Things that will always be in style or things that I can always wear.
Mm-hmm.
My least favorite part of building these stands is trying to get these,
The peelies?
the peelies off.
You gotta savor the peelies. Well, man, you are taking a little bit of my light. I'm not gonna lie.
What color are Peanut's pants today?
My pants are multicolored. They're navy blue.
You're throwing shit again.
I'm
Stop
sorry. I can't help it. They're loose, flowy, stripy pants.
That's depressing the rest of my life. You're 30, not 80. But to me, this sounds financially smart. I can buy things now at 30, because I'm not going to grow much. I hope. I'd like to, take care of my body so I remain the same size, roughly. But then I can just wear these clothes for the rest of my life. Until I'm a fashionable 80-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Peanut's bringing the pizzazz today. Hi, Anda. Hi.
Pizzazz.
How goes the panel lining? How is it going?
It's going okay.
How is the white?
I just started, so I haven't made a whole lot of progress.
She did panel lining with the black on the pink first, and now she's trying to panel line the black with white. That was going to be today's experiment.
It's going okay.
I'm off for now. Don't cause too much trouble. Bye, Style.
Bye. See you, Style.
Anda's been up for 16 hours, but I'm going back to work in an hour. Nunny. You grew like 5 feet when the calendar turned from 2024 to 2025. I did. I was very grateful for that growth spurt. I'm glad to be as tall as I am now. I can't get into this little sandwich baggie. I'm struggling. I also love that these display stand kits come with a tiny screwdriver.
Oh, that's
I have
cute.
like 10 of these now, and I keep hoarding them.
Damn. Handy.
But I just like these stands. They fit perfectly in the display case. Like it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Truly.
Much like regular panel lining, I'm gonna have to clean it up afterwards to make the lines perfectly straight. But it's going okay.
Okay, this goes on the top, I assume. So that means these tiny ones go down front. Loki looks perplexed, wondering when pets will be given, or some scritches. He has abandoned us for now. I like building these stands. I couldn't wait to build it later. I just wanted to build it now. I enjoy putting things together.
Mm-hmm.
If I had explored my interest in building things at a younger age, I wonder if I would have went into a different profession.
Mm-hmm. I think about stuff like that all the time. Like, if I was able to explore all of my interests when I was younger, where would I be now?
Mm-hmm.
Or what would I be doing? Because there were so many things I wanted to do, but just, like, never got the chance.
I think I was always pretty much in the science vein. There was a lot of sciencey stuff that I liked. It's not too late to change professions. You're only 30, not 80. Body looks very seed. Not sure which kid. This is a strike.
Oh, this one?
Whoa! Look, could still get a job as one of those IKEA delivery assembly folks. Do you think they get paid well?
If it was my job, if people didn't want to have to build their furniture, I would be one of those people that would go in and build it for them. I could do that.
I think it speaks to my sense of humor, but I really, bless you, thank you guys. I really like, there's a meme online where someone's building IKEA furniture, And he stands there like this above the, like, all the broken stuff on the floor, the stuff that's not put together. And there's like an X over it, and then he has someone else stand beside him and do this too, and then it says it's correct because you're supposed to have 2 people.
Yeah.
Very good. Some quality content.
I remember when I was in school, we had to do that. We had to do like IKEA instructions because their instructions are very like structured and laid out a specific way. And there's like no text. It's all just their art, other than like letters and numbers. And we had to pick something. It could be anything, but we had to give out instructions on how to do it. And I chose making spaghetti. And so I had to make like IKEA instruction booklet. I don't remember if this was when I was in graphic design or if I was in like a different class. I don't remember. But I remember it being really annoying, and I get it. I'm like, no wonder it's so hard to understand, because it's hard to make. It's hard to draw these instructions and try to make it as clear as possible.
Are the kitties in the room? There is one kitty that I can see in the room. Power off. The headset has died.
Okay. Hold on. What's happening?
I keep dropping it. I'm using my non-dominant hand. I like to eat s'mores. Yay! These are the display stands. Da-da! Da-da-da-da-da! And then I'm gonna put it in this one. This one over here doesn't have one yet.
Oh my god, all this freaking cat hair. It's everywhere. Oh my god, a group of runners just went by.
There's so much more space in there now.
Let me see. Whoa! It's like transformed.
I feel like it just really increases the amount of space you have in there. I have garbage everywhere. Yeah. Oh right, I gotta change the earbuds so we have music again.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Those are loud ones.
I know. I want to do a group cosplay. What's the group? What are we cosplaying? Connected. Given the chance, would you guys like to work for IKEA?
Depends what I'm doing, depends how much I'm being paid. I don't care.
If it pays me more than I'm getting paid now, sure.
Yep.
Garbage has been consolidated. Cat treat pending. Okay. Let me wash my hands and then grab some kitty treats.
Kira Kira. Natterton. I didn't hear that, I just saw it in the corner of my eye. Thank you. Thank you. Take it for the bitch.
I heard a kita while I was away.
Yeah, I was just thinking Natterton.
Kita. Little, you want tasty? He's staring at me.
He's got nothing going on.
Oh, big man also has come for tasty. Grab kitty. Here we go.
Meow meow.
Here, little. Oh. Good job. Well done. Next one's for your brother. Next one for brother. Hi, big. Wah. Good job. TT. Alright, buddy.
Go. No.
Kristen's dream job is to be a panda caretaker.
I'm sorry.
Lady next. Lady is not here.
Snoozing.
Mm-hmm.
Winter, you're in my light.
I think the last kitty is upstairs sleeping. Okay, I know I have cat hair everywhere now. I think I can do the panel line removal on these. I'm gonna use this one to draw on this piece. There, cute. Just use black to put the lines on that.
Yeah, the classic.
She has quite a few in on her, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. Her hair is going to be cray cray.
Oh yeah, the underside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kitty is helping. Hi, Bird Soup. Hi, Nike. Dear Care, I'm so sorry. Sometimes I try to read things and my brain just doesn't do it properly. I do have concerns at some point I'll have a stroke for the amount of times that I mispronounce words. I think if anything's ever going to happen to me to put me in the hospital, it's going to be a stroke. It's a possibility.
And it's, we're not even gonna know what's happening, because we'll be like, oh, she's just messing up again.
She's just doing her absolute best.
We'll be like, oh, it's just, that's just Smiley. That's just what she does.
And the unfortunate thing is I'm not going to know I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Because my understanding is the person who's experiencing the difficulty, like, assumes that they're saying everything normally.
Yeah.
They may not be aware of what is happening.
Yeah.
So someone will also have to be like, Smiley, you need to go to the hospital.
At least most people know the other signs of a stroke, so it should be fine. But yeah, the audio part, everyone's gonna be like, yeah, that's just what she does.
It's just Smiley doing her best to speak.
Yeah. That's just an everyday. That's just a preemptively apocalyptic-y kind of thing.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch House back in the day? No, but I get clips of it on TikTok all the time.
I did not, but that's because I don't do well with medical shows.
If you become half Smiley, you gotta call 911. Yeah, everyone, be fully aware. If you or someone you know becomes similar to Smiley in the way she talks,
Yeah,
go to
if
the
they're
hospital.
speaking Smilish, you should probably get some help.
Smiley to Frowny. Yeah, real quick.
I did really like Bones, though, because it's, like, not medical show, but
What's it about?
Bones. It's a
Bones?
detective show. It's about an anthropologist who helps solve cases. I believe she's also autistic.
Anthropologist.
Like a bone lady.
Is that what that is?
Might be saying the wrong one.
What's the store that's... Isn't Anthropology a store of, like, trendy stuff? Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know. Someone let me know.
Anthropology was a high school course, so it's definitely something.
What is the store? What's the store that I'm talking about? Anthropology.
What is the study of bones called? Osteology.
Okay.
What is anthropology? Anthropology is the study of humanity, human behavior, culture, and society.
Okay. There's definitely a store called
She's
that.
a bone doctor.
Love that.
And so it's all about, like, cases where they find skeletal remains. So
Oh,
that
yeah.
I'm okay with, because the only reason I'm not good with medical environment is the fleshy aspect. So if you remove the fleshy aspect...
It's the blurred. It's the blurred in the tissue.
Yeah.
What is an apology? I don't know. I've never done one.
Peanut wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
What color do you think I should panel line on this? This gray color.
The gray?
Black?
You could try doing the gray and
This
see
gray
how
doesn't
it stands
spread
out.
very well. I think the black does much better.
Then do the black. Abercrombie? No, there's definitely...
Why is this so goopy?
I don't know. Here, try to, like, clean the... Just give it, like, a wipe all the way around. I meant, like, the... Like,
Yeah, it did it, though.
Like, I encompass. Because my other one was just like it. I don't know.
I think this is the only black pour type one we have.
Yeah. It's very, like, juby. There's definitely... No, there's definitely a store called Anthropology. I apologize for posting links and wanting to make people eat s'mores. No problem. When was the last time I had a good s'more? Definitely up at the cottage. Don't know when that would have been. Oh, excuse me. Have you seen savory s'mores?
No.
How people do, like, over a fire, like, you know, baby bells,
Yes.
or like little cuts of brie cheese, like a soft cheese,
Yeah.
and you get like different your favorite cracker and like maybe a piece of salami or cold cut.
Okay.
Make it into a s'more over a fire.
Interesting.
Sounds delicious.
It does.
I've never done it. Sounds very yummy. Bill posted above, Peanut, you're thinking of Anthropology, which is a store. Isn't that what we were saying? Anthropology? I'm confusing myself now. It don't matter none. Howdy! Pork Foxo! What's going on?
Hello, hello?
Long time no see. You take your tail, mister.
Hi, JJ.
What's going on, JJ Mom? Are you ready to visit my new house and to see all the dead bugs on the wall?
Dead bugs on the wall? Why are there dead bugs on the wall?
Taxidermy.
Oh. When you said ready to see, I assumed you were talking about during one of like the pre-purchase visits, and I was
The
like,
buyer
you haven't
visits?
even taken possession of the house, and there's dead bugs
It
on
comes
your wall.
with. It's a bargain. No, are you excited?
I'm excited.
I mean, I've always joked about how you're gonna hate my house, and it's finally happening. And I'm so excited to show you.
It is time.
I don't have any dead bugs yet, but just you wait.
There's a store that sells them nearby.
Bugs. All of the bugs. My friend that lives down the street from you, she
Yep.
has a big picture with like 20 different butterflies like pinned on it. And it's in her front bathroom, and I see it all the time. And I'm like, God, I want this so bad. I'm so jealous. I think she got it from work. So jelly.
Working at the zoo would definitely be somewhere to get stuff like that.
I went to the zoo. Did I tell you? Yeah, I did tell you. I went to the zoo last week.
Mm-hmm. Before you came here.
No monkeys escaped.
That's good. No monkeys jumping on the bed either.
Not that I want nothing to do with
Nice.
that. No monkeys escaped while I was there. I know some of y'all were praying on my downfall. Didn't happen. We saw tigers, which are my favorite animal. I bought 3 mugs.
To populate your new house.
Yeah. One is a cute cheetah mug, cute design. Second one is an ugly like 90s tiger mug, which I needed.
Okay.
And then the third one was like, it was a bat. It was like illustrated, drawn bat. My 2 favorite animals for your peanut lore are bats and tigers. Both of which I have tattoos of, right beside each other. I fell in love with bats when I was in kindergarten because in the kindergarten room there was like a little bookshelf, and everyone would take like the fun good books, and then one of the only books that was left over was like a book on bats for some reason, mostly a picture book, but it was like a nonfiction, so no one wanted it, and then I would just read it all the time. And that's how they became some of my favorites.
Swiggity swooty, what up, Easy? You know you're an adult when you're buying mugs. Just wait until you buy throw pillows. Do you have any throw pillows picked out? Cheetah print?
No, we have a couch because someone, the farm was getting rid of their old couch.
Yeah, where are you storing furniture?
It's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, but do you have somewhere to store a couch?
They're storing it for us.
Okay,
Thankfully, we're very fortunate.
that makes more sense.
And they're like, do you also want these pillows that were on it? And I'm like, hell yeah, I do. She's like, you could even take the covers off, buy your own covers. And I said, hell yeah, Judy. And that was that.
Thanks, Judy.
Thank you so much. Because they're not ugly pillow covers. They're just not really my taste. But
Fair.
they're good for now.
We take those.
We take it. Everyone that's like, hey, do you want this? I'm like, well, I don't have one yet. So yes, of course.
Yeah, that's what I did when I moved.
Yeah. Don't say no to nothing. Just take it all. I just noticed you don't have your build mat down. Yeah, I have my cutting mat. This is nice because it's plastic and rubber, So if I get paint on it, it'll just like scratch off. Whereas the other one's fabric, so it'll just soak in.
Miku doesn't like being panel lined.
Why?
She cracked over here.
What is going on? Are they like the older markers get? Do they start breaking or get more weird? Because we've never had that happen, and it's happened what, 3 times already today?
Yeah. On a desk, you just need to pick it up.
Maybe. I need a new desk. Because mine is very small. But I think my husband wants to get a new desk for himself, so we might just buy 2 of the same.
How's the weight coming? Do you like the look of it?
I think so. It needs to be cleaned up after it dries, but I think because it is black, they didn't put as much Panaline spots on it like they did the pink.
Mm-hmm.
So it's subtle. Maybe that's gonna be nicer so it's not too much or too busy at the end, but I guess we won't know until it's all done. I'm bummed out that these markers are like cracking our plastic now.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to do the Miku hair.
Yeah, leave it.
Because I don't want it to... It looks
Oh,
really
it's right on
messy
the
when it
front.
cracks, yeah.
That is so weird.
I don't really love the way that she is panel lining, so I think I'm just gonna leave her.
Yeah, just leave her. That's so strange. It's been 3 years and that has never happened. And all of a sudden, 3 times.
They're all starting to crack.
And it's been 3 hours.
Yeah.
On your 3rd year, 3 hours in, all of your pen lining.
It's the curse.
It is the curse.
I'm gonna go try to wash all the panel lining off of my fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, I got freaking panel line all the way up here. How did that happen? Might be getting rid of furniture at some point, including 2 Dettals. So if you want dibs on them. I don't want to say anything yet. Because I don't know. I almost want to get into the house first, see what we're working with, see how much space we have. Because all of a sudden we have been gaining like beginner furniture fairly quick from like hand-me-downs. So let me get into the house first. That's a ways away, so I feel bad. So if you want to get rid of it, don't wait on me. But if you still have it by the time I'm in the house, and I can like take inventory and see what space we're working with, then yes, I would potentially want to take those. Yeah, Miku battle damage. Yeah, what the hell?
Miku's struggling. No more cookie.
And that one was very lemony. Like, it's so weirdly mashed together.
You guys like the minimalist aesthetic? I personally do. Peanut likes a maximalist aesthetic.
For houses? Yeah. I do.
Oh good, I'm gonna be a month or two before I think of replacing them, so it's easy.
Okay.
I gotta find some suitable replacements.
Okay. Then yes, perhaps, perchance.
Mayhaps.
I don't want to lock in, but I am gonna need some stuff, so.
Pat finished their teal and gold black squadron model. The teal looks nice.
Nice.
I feel like anything against black really helps it pop, especially a color like teal would look very, very nice.
Reminds me of the Barbatos. I'm excited for the Ecopla Barbatos.
Yeah, I haven't seen Zombie in a while. No Zombie today. I'd like to show Zombie that we picked up the Barbatos. How is the white looking? Do you have an example you can show us?
Not really, because it's all still messy. I have to clean it up still. But like, I think it'll look good once it's clean. But it's thicker than panel line, because I didn't thin it. I know some people, there were suggestions, but I knew that because it's acrylic, I can just fill the lines in, let it dry, and then the surface level will just literally come right off. So that's just what I'm waiting for. But I don't want to do it too early and then it just get all goopy.
Okay.
So it might be a paint today, just let it sit and dry, and then next time it'll all be able to come off all at the same time, rather than painting it, scraping off, painting it.
You bought an Ecopla Barbatos Smiley? It was a gift. So I'm waiting for the person who gifted it to arrive and let them know that we ended up picking it up.
Yeah, we like to do it when they're here, so they get to see.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they gifted it for us. It's only fair.
Easy's gonna go paint. Christian likes Japanese houses with a minimalist aesthetic. I think they look clean too. Very cool looking. Little man has finally tuckered himself out.
Mm-hmm. After all of his chaos.
He's no longer.
Oh my
no longer
goodness.
being a problem.
You good?
I'm good. I'm surviving.
Okay.
Are we streaming Saturday or Sunday this weekend?
Saturday?
Sure. So fresh and so clean. Man, why does our camera keep doing weird stuff? Does anyone else see that? Once in a while it flickers. Hi, lady! Hey! Hi. Hi, little sweet. Do you want to come hang out up here?
Hi there, Stinky.
Want to come hang out? Come on. Ah, come here. Yes, her tail starts to like shake. Well, she's gained a little bit of weight over the last year, which I'm very happy about.
Rattlesnake tail.
She does get a little rattlesnakey tail.
Yeah, it's excitement.
When she sees I'm coming to pick her up, she rattlesnakes.
Mia does the same thing.
Hey. Have you guys been watching G-Quacks? I have not.
Hi there, Tinky. Wow, that's so special.
Oh, meow.
Yeah, Chatty?
You talking? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the purrs.
Big purring.
She gets the biggest purrs, but her tail still starts to go. With the boys, the tail goes when she's
Yeah.
not happy, but hers is always going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's like Mia. I think you're getting a phone call. want to take all your money.
Stuff. It's a number I don't recognize.
I love kitties.
Oh, that was a big purr.
Hmm.
No, that should be Tinky.
What a nice dog. What a good puppy.
I'm just rubbing on the microphone. Oh, you giving everybody the rub-ins? Wow. Goobering all over the microphone. You lay down? Down she goes. Hi, sweet. Are you using this at all?
No.
Okay, let me take this away from you.
But it probably smells like cookie. You purring so hard you have to swallow.
Cause she jubies everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Juby.
Second stream in a row, she's laid down up there with Loki. She's doing really good lately. I'm gonna take a picture.
They say it can take 6 months to a year. Depending on the cat.
Wow. Good job. She does stay like on this side of the table.
Yeah.
But she's gotten a lot better at like coming down to visit too during stream.
Yeah.
She has started to do this thing at night too, where if she's in the cat tree on the second floor and I'm upstairs or going upstairs for the night, she'll start like meowing, looking at me and jumping down her cat tree and like waiting near the bottom of the cat tree to see if I'm gonna come pick her up.
Aww.
And if I am, she'll run to the end of the couch for me to pick her up, and because she wants to be taken upstairs, she doesn't want to go upstairs by herself.
That's so
So
cute.
she like motions to me that she wants me to pick
Mhm.
her up and bring her upstairs for bedtime.
It is true. Cats are controlling. So a lot of the time what happens is cats decide when your bedtime is.
Cotton
And
does.
it makes it's part of their routine and they have to be in control of it, so they will often try to put you to bed.
Cotton puts me to bed.
Yeah.
He is the keeper of my schedule.
Yeah. It's just a thing they do. Not sure why.
He'll yell at me to go to bed.
Yeah. They're very controlling creatures.
And they all have like a bedtime routine. Sorry, I have cat hair all
Yeah.
over.
People say they are very
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Like-
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you for the
yeah.
follow.
Pat Draws. Welcome in.
My hands are so dry from washing them so much today.
Yeah. People say they're very solitary creatures, but that's not true. They do love to live in a community, just not in a pack hierarchy. There's no hierarchy because they're all equal. But yeah, they're interesting.
Hi, Lady. Look at you. Yes, good job. Good job, little sweet.
Purr.
She's still giving her. Yeah. You chatting to the people? Yeah.
She's so crispy.
She's very like old New Yorker. Yeah, say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the way that she meows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Very chatty catty.
Mhm.
You watching what Auntie Peanut doing?
No, she's looking right past me.
There's no kitties there.
Bye.
Bye.
So crispy.
Whenever she takes a bath, she does it so aggressively. She's like the angriest bather I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
She does it so quickly with such like tenacity.
Mm-hmm. I felt so bad. I had to pill Mia today because normally she can take her. She doesn't think twice about taking her allergy meds if I put it on a licky tube. Like, she doesn't care. She will take a pill, no problem. But I ran out, so I tried to put it on her wet food, and she just ate around it and spat it out. And I'm like, no, I don't want to have to pill you. So I tried to, like, put it on some catnip, and again, she, like, ate it and then spat it out. And I'm like, no, Tinky, come here. And then I had to freaking pill her and hold her mouth shut. And she's looking at me like, what are you doing? Stop. Because I've never had to pill her. So I did it for the first time, and she's like, what is happening?
If I put pills in wet food, Cotton will eat it, no question asked. But Loki somehow knows there's medicine in there and will not.
Mm-hmm.
He's a problem. I hope nothing happens to him ever again, because if I have to go through that again, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah.
I was losing my mind when I thought Cotton wasn't well.
Yeah.
This is your new paintbrush, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. What do they call this one? The Psycho.
The Psycho.
Wargamer. The Psycho. The coolest name ever. What's this one? This one is the Precise Detail.
Yeah,
Not
I
as
think
cool.
only these ones have names, because this...
They're different. No, they're the same
Oh no,
company.
you got this one too.
This one is also Army Painter, but this one's a fancy one.
Guess it's gotta look fancy.
The Psycho.
The Psycho. Gotta hope they make medicine in churu form. That's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the second paintbrush name is not as cool. Not quite the same. Well, it seems like we might be working on this into next stream then, if it's gonna take a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It definitely takes longer than regular panel lining,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like it'll work out. I think it'll be fine. I mean, I hope it looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why it wouldn't. I feel like even doing white panel line on the pink would have looked really sick.
Mm-hmm.
But oh well.
For a second I thought the yellow circle on the left was a waffle for Peanut.
My snack
Can't paint without her waffles.
does kind of look like that.
It does look like an Eggo waffle.
Lego my ego.
Oh.
I wondered why that was the slogan and what it means.
Let go my ego.
Lego my ego.
I think people are just protective of their egos.
Let go.
Let go of my ego.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Oh.
Because Lego sounds like let go.
Mm-hmm.
Lego.
Let go or
Let go
let's
my
go.
ego.
I don't know.
Let's go my ego. Taking your
go.
ego with you to go to the club.
Gamers, let's go!
Very good. Well, I'm excited to see this once it's all done. What kind of top coat do you think? Glossy?
I grabbed a gloss. Yeah.
Mm.
I did.
come together.
Just, I didn't want to mattify the white. I feel like that would have dulled it down and made it not as flashy or stand out.
Mm-hmm.
And satin didn't feel like the right choice, so I grabbed a gloss. But I won't even be doing the top coat right now. I still have to clean up. Yeah, look at that. What the frick happened?
It's cool looking.
It is. If it was like all of that, like the pink, I feel like that would be cool. I don't know.
Looking for Kitty?
Mm-hmm.
I think she went upstairs.
She dipped.
She left us.
Or she's stinking on the carpet.
She's always looking for every opportunity to stink on the carpet.
Mm-hmm. Way too much.
I'm so eepy today. I've had 2 coffees. I wonder why I'm so eepy.
I've been sleepy the last week too, but I don't know what it is. Making me yawn. I don't know why.
JG Matt also enjoys the Japanese compounds, especially the traditional ones, but can't imagine laying without a tall bed. Big cozy bed.
Mm.
Yeah, very eepy. We have leftovers for dinner tonight.
Mm.
More shepherd's pie the last day, and then I'll be out of shepherd's pie.
Ship?
I'll have to figure out what to do for dinner on Saturday, because I will be busy before stream.
Mm-hmm.
So it might just be like an oven pizza or something
Mm-hmm.
for stream dinner. Which is tasty.
Never underestimate a good oven pizza.
Last time I went to Costco, I started looking at all like the nutritional facts of the stuff that I typically buy, and I'm like, that was a bad idea.
No way.
I was gonna buy something, and then it said Health Canada warning, high sugar, so I put it back.
Damn, it had a warning on it?
It had a warning on it, a Health Canada warning.
Is it something you normally buy?
No.
Or is it something different?
Something different.
Okay, that's good.
And then I did end up buying something that had a Health Canada high sugar warning on it. It was like those liquid pouches of coffee. Because I love me a good opportunity to get a coffee I can make at home.
Yes.
But it did say high.
But those, I
Sugar.
feel like, well, yes, that's insane that it has so much sugar.
That it has a Health
Normally-
Canada warning on it is the first time I've seen that.
Normally, when you make coffee, you add sugar after the fact, so it probably has similar sugar contents. That
So-
just already has
yeah.
the sugar in it.
To like the amount of sugar that I get whenever I drink one of these.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm sure it's very similar. But because of regulations and guidelines, it probably, if it exceeds a certain amount of sugar, it has to have it. I'm sure it's
Yeah,
fine.
I think it's over like 30% of your daily sugar intake.
And you're
for
mixing
one of those pouches
it-
of coffee.
Damn. Wild.
That's wild.
We just have like Nestle or Tim Hortons like instant coffee. And I boiled just a little bit of water to dissolve it. And then I put my sugar in it, and then I fill the rest up with milk. So I just make my own like iced coffees at home.
Did Dave only buys Health Canada warnings to live on the edge? It's the first time I've ever seen them. They're
I've
actually
never heard of
quite
that.
plain looking. It's just a black and white logo.
Yeah. Well, they don't want to make it look too fun.
Fair. Maybe they don't want to make it look fun and fancy.
You know? That is fair.
There was, when I started looking for them, there was a surprising amount of things that had,
The warning.
most of them were high sodium warnings, high salt warnings.
Okay. I would think that that's more common.
Yes.
Yeah.
I almost didn't buy the Costco pizza. The Godsend Chicago pizza, whatever it's called,
Mm-hmm.
Motor City Chicago pizza from Costco.
Did it have a warning?
Delicious. I love it. It does not, but it's really not good for you.
No!
And I was like, I at least need my Motor City pizza for days that I don't want to cook.
Yeah. Damn.
I did notice that hotcakes on the McDonald's Canada site are quite a bit fewer calories than on the American McD's site. Like 50% more?
I can't believe we still sell hotcakes.
I actually, and ironically, love going to McDonald's for hotcakes in the morning.
I forget about them.
I love
and
it.
they're so good.
If I'm going to work, I'll get the McGriddle buns. Like, not the sandwich. I'll just take, like, the little pancake buns and eat those on the drive to work.
Because they're easier to eat, like, on the road.
If you're driving, yeah, instead of, like, fork and knife. But if I'm coming back home, then I get hotcakes, and I really actually like it. I get hotcakes pretty often.
Do they still serve it in that styrofoamy kind of thing, or how do they give it to you?
No, it's not styrofoam anymore, but I know what you're talking about. It's like a plastic bottom with a clear lid over top of it.
Oh, like a food takeout container?
Yeah.
What? That's bonkers. I need to order some. I forget about them all the time.
When I'm trying to be health conscious and I can't cut McDonald's out of my diet, I just start eating nuggies. And just nuggies. Like, I don't get fries because it's lower calorie than the burgers. So I get like a 10-pack of nuggies. And then, of course, my iced coffee.
I see.
Hotcakes and sausage is a goated combo. I'm weird. I love breakfast sausage. Love breakfast sausage. But going to like a Timmy's or a McDonald's and the sausage pucks, I can't do it.
One of them adds a little bit of spice in theirs.
Unlucky.
Not to make it spicy, but for you it would be, and I don't know which one it is.
I had that with the McDonald's value menu McCrispy, I think it was.
Their junior chicken also has a little bit of spice on it too.
Maybe it's the junior chicken, but it's not meant to be a spicy burger, but with my condition, I can't eat it.
Yeah.
I eat it and I go, "Putuh."
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is, but their sausage has like an ever so
Probably
slightly...
Tim Hortons.
Now...
I get bacon ones, so I don't...
I know you do, yeah.
Maybe because I had a sausage once and it was spicy and now I don't eat them.
I don't, sometimes when I eat things, it's not that I'm thinking of you all the time.
What?
Which I know.
Twin telepathy, except we're 3 years apart.
But sometimes when I eat things, if it's like fast food,
Yes.
and I'm like, this isn't advertised as spicy, but I'm so attuned to it now that I think of you and I'm like, she wouldn't be able to eat this.
We need a GERD awareness club.
Yeah. GERD.
Justice for the GERD.
Stand up. Did you ever end up trying,
Is it a food?
No.
Is it a medicine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were gonna put me on nasal steroids next, and I wasn't about to fuck with nasal steroids.
Why?
Because they think with my condition, if they've tried...
Oh,
like,
they think?
Well, there's a specialist in gastronomy. They tried so many medications that target my stomach and my throat. They're like, well, if it's not the bottom up, it might be the top down, like coming from my nose into here.
Oh. Okay, I'm listening.
So they were going to put me on nasal steroids next. But to be put on the nasal steroids, I had to take 2 medications at the same time that have to be taken 5 times throughout the day. And they have to be taken X amount of hours after I wake up, X amount of hours apart from food, X amount of hours apart from each other, and then X amount of hours before bed. So it's a very regimented medicine schedule.
For how long?
I had to do it for 2 months if I want them to retest me again. Because they're like, oh, it takes time to, like, take effect.
Spunky. She's feeling spunky.
So, but if you miss one, then it fucks up the rest of the schedule for the other ones. So it was very hard to stick to that schedule.
I just got...
And they tasted like chalk.
What is it? Gaviscon. Did you ever end up trying Gaviscon?
Gaviscon is only good for when you're experiencing heartburn, which is not one of my symptoms. Occasionally, yes.
It says it's good for GERD on the bottle.
But it's not gonna solve my
cure
long-term GERD. It's meant for if you have a flare-up.
Yeah. But it's better than Tums for GERD.
But Tums works fine, because I know what foods to avoid. They're more like emergency rations if I eat something spicy by accident. That's the only time I take, like, a Tums or a Gaviscon.
Yeah.
Can Smiley hand her ginger? Bad for GERD, but I love ginger. I love ginger and I love garlic.
We love gingers here.
There's a lot of things that I'm not supposed to have that I do have because I just can't live my life without it. Like, I'm not supposed to have coffee. That don't stop me. I just suffer the consequences. You guys like filter brew coffees? Like using V60, says Digimon?
I'm sorry? A car?
I haven't tried a filter brew
A V8?
coffee. Or espresso shots. Most of the time I get espresso shots because I can do an espresso shot and then load it up with milk, which helps because milk is basic. So whenever I struggle with having too many acidic things, I try to overload on milk to compensate.
I'll drink anything. And
Peanut, not picky.
I'll eat about anything too.
3-year delayed twin telepathy. Love it. Uranium cancels life. I mean, you're not wrong. I so badly want to work in the nuclear field. That sounds so much fun. I would love that.
What if you started working for like an OPG
Yes.
and then you get exposure to radiation
And then it fixes my throat. I'm
and then
cured.
you turn
Like
into the Hulk,
reverse
but it's
Spider-Man?
not the
Oh.
Hulk, but it cures you.
Is
You know, you go to Hulk out, but it's actually, oh, it just cured my GERD actually, and nothing changes. You're like, oh, I feel all this power, and then you go
Wonderful.
to Hulk out, and then it's like, oh, it's all gone now.
Oh, I can eat spicy food now.
Oh, you just sense it. Yeah.
Craving a jalapeno pepper.
Yeah, all of a sudden, that's so weird. And anytime you go to eat something spicy, you just have to Hulk out,
But then I can eat it.
and then you eat it. Just imagine, guys, this is just a what-if scenario. Okay.
Very strange
Cool.
fan fiction involving me becoming the Hulk so that I can cure my GERD.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll write it for you if you want. I don't mind.
And then I can LARP it so that I can feel powerful.
Yeah.
She can only eat all foods when she's green.
Yeah.
But then there's gonna be a twist. I can't eat green foods when I'm green. I can't eat my veggies.
Oh, no, that's a good.
Because every
that's a
hero
good
has their
twist.
downfall. They have their Achilles
your-
heel.
Uh,
I can't eat my broccoli.
that's your kryptonite. Is green food. And then someone will be like, "Oh, this is spicy. It's fine." And then you find out you eat it and it's a jalapeno. And you're like, and then it's me and I rip a mask off and I'm actually a villain.
Peanut turns me into the Hulk and then
It's
becomes
like,
the,
"Fool you,
the
I got
arch
you."
villain in the entire series.
And then I go pranked and then I dab on you and you go, no.
And I wake up.
And it was all a dream.
Bunch of different tropes. As many as we can throw in.
Yeah.
V60 is more like brewing tea.
Ah.
That may daily driver espresso shots if only want a treat drink. I do like treat drinks. I don't drink coffee for the caffeine, I drink it for the taste.
I drink it for the caffeine. I need that at work.
Because I can't drink alcohol. I can't drink, like, fruit juices. I can't drink Gatorades. Can't drink Pops. If you look at a pH scale, everything except for water is technically acidic. I think even milk is considered, like, slightly acidic,
Yeah.
but it's more towards basic than every other beverage.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just screwed.
Yeah, you're boned.
Don't be like me.
Yeah.
Her villain is a vegan. I wonder what kind of villain name they would have.
It has to be food related.
Why are y'all an episode of Life is Strange? That's just how we live our life. We're just kind of ourselves here.
We're not like other girls. We're quirky and different. I say that all the time to
I
my
hate it
friends.
so much.
I know. I say
I
it all
love
the
it when
time.
Trixie says it though because it sells it.
Yeah. It's so funny.
It's like a special episode. Life is not so strange. We just kind of chat about our life, I guess. Whatever comes across our mind. We're truly more of a just chatting channel than an actual Gunpla channel.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just
This
the
is just-
secondary.
You know when people make TikToks and they want you to pay attention, so they put like Minecraft or Roblox in the
Yes.
background so that you'll watch
The amount of times I will watch those is so dumb.
So the Gunpla is just the background to like give you something to look at while you're actually
Yes.
just listening to us
Oh my
talk about
the
literally
brain
nothing.
rot. It's brain rot.
The Subway Surfers or whatever it is.
They get me. They get me.
That's just us.
Yeah, we're tricking you. It's like the Markiplier clip, back in the day, in the back rooms, jingle jingle, pay attention, back in the day. Yeah, anyway. You get it. Y'all get it.
I get got so many times with those. Robot,
Yeah.
no!
It's
If
hard
they
not
get
to.
robot, there's no hope for the rest of us.
Or it's like these Minecraft, the Minecraft videos where they're jumping on platforms and
yeah,
it's like
they're
a
just
maze.
doing something in the background to get you to like stay and watch the video while they
See?
talk to you about something they want you to hear.
We all know what this is. We all know what we're talking about. That's the crazy thing, because we all watch them.
Y'all are the Legend of Zelda. Can we be the creepy moon?
We're the people holding up the moon. If you were to be anything from Legend of Zelda, what would you be and why?
Okay, here's my problem. You played all of the Legend of Zelda games that we had. I barely watched.
Yeah, I
was very... because
played like all of them.
you and the youngest sibling were always playing Legend of Zelda. Me and the middle sibling were always playing Halo.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't watch much of the Zelda to know much about Zelda.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember about Zelda is there's rock people that are maybe called like a Gorgon or something.
Gorgon?
Am I
Are you
close?
talking about Medusa? The Gorgon? The snake person? Goron.
I was close.
Yeah, I'm giving you a hard time for no reason.
There's the Hey Listen Fairy.
Hey,
There's Zelda.
listen.
Link.
I love the meme that still exists of like Zelda being the boy you play.
Yeah.
It still goes on.
Zelda's the boy.
I love it.
So I don't know what character I would be because I don't know much about Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
That was your thing.
I like to think that we would be the brothers at Lon Lon Ranch.
I don't know what they are.
It's like Mario and Luigi, essentially.
Oh.
We'd be them.
To me. I like the ones with cooking videos. I love just watching cooking videos. I think they're
Yeah.
cathartic.
Mhm.
I remember I had a classmate in high school who thought she was quirky and different because she read books and watched Glee or something, and had a reality check when the actual weirdos of nature, myself included, told her our perception of her was that of a normal person.
Yeah.
The old bait and switch.
I also love the memes of like the anime kids nowadays that guys, I really don't think this is okay, and they'd like do all of the weird things. People are doing that. It's real life. People are doing that.
Ironically.
No, unironically, they think they're the main character of an anime.
It
And so
reminds me of
they're
Love on the Spectrum. Because there's that one guy that's very into LARPing.
No,
I like that show a lot.
Did I send you TikTok? Did I send you the TikTok of all of that?
I don't think so. I watched Trixie and Katya watch it. Oh, we like to watch. That's
just,
Majora's Mask? Yes. Goron, see, I was close, gang.
Yeah, we would just definitely be the brothers at Lon Lon Ranch.
To be fair, I'm listening on my phone and not watching while I garden. I feel like that's the best way to enjoy our content, because we don't really do a whole lot. The love for Plant vs. Zombies, that's another example.
Oh, it's this. He does. I sent it to you, so I won't play it. You'll have to watch it.
I think you did send it to me. The first frame I saw looked familiar.
I knew a lot of people that watched Glee.
I never did watch Glee, and I was a
never
drama
watched
kid.
it. Yeah, I never
You would
watched it
think
myself.
that I would have watched it, but I just didn't watch TV. I wasn't a TV person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Robert.
I knew people who watched it. And some of those people were like insufferable. So maybe it's a good thing you didn't watch it, because it changes you.
But
It changes your brain chemistry.
the stigma of being a drama kid also follows you around. Even if I wasn't a Glee watcher, being labeled a drama kid,
That's
non-drama kids were all like, "Oh God, you were a drama kid."
I have said that to you.
I just sucked at the other two options. I'm left-handed. I can't draw for shit.
You could draw when you were a kid, maybe. I don't remember.
Ah, but how many of my art projects did Mom actually do?
See, I was an art kid, but I won the drama award when I was in grade 8 because of Louis Le Grenouille.
I remember Louis Le Grenouille.
Which was a French play we did back when we were in school, Louis Le Grenouille.
Oh, so good.
I was, of course, the lead, Louis Le Grenouille. And I played a guitar. He played a guitar, so I brought our guitar hero.
Is Louis Le Grenouille not just Kelso's Choices? Relatives?
You know? And that was back in, like, grade 5? 4?
Kelso's Choices?
Louis Le Grenouille?
You just said you won the drama award in grade 8.
Yeah, because they made us rewatch it. They didn't know who was gonna get the drama award, because we didn't have drama class in grade 8.
Oh.
So they were like, who do we give this to? And then I guess they found it, the recording, and they
we're
were like, oh,
this
look at Peanut! And then
Look at little Peanut.
they
She
decided
killed
it was me. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna milk this then. And then I was never a drama
And
student.
then you didn't take drama.
And I was an art kid. I don't know. All the drama kids were freaking wackos. It's true, the stigma. It follows.
People used to always think it was so weird for not watching TV. Mass Effect 5 is happening. I want to replay the original Mass Effect.
Do it.
I think about it every once in a while.
Yeah.
I still have to finish replaying all the Halo games. I got through a couple of them during COVID and I haven't gone back to play the rest. Because I have the Master Chief Collection.
Yes, that's
You got
right.
like the first 5 or something for $50. It was a steal.
That's really good.
You can toggle between the old graphics and the new graphics.
Oh.
But Mass Effect was another one that I really liked when we were younger.
Yeah.
Did Peanut say she took her Guitar Hero guitar?
Yeah, I sure did. Because Louis played the guitar. So I was like, I'm not gonna mime playing a guitar when I could just bring a fake guitar.
I didn't like Guitar Hero the first time I played it because I sucked so bad. And then the person I was playing with was like, wait, you're left-handed. Flip the guitar around and see how you do. And then I nailed it.
Nice.
Ized was in a band, trumpet.
And
When
then
I
she
took
turned into a pinball wizard and rocked the guitar.
Pinball Wizard. In music, in grade 7 and 8, I played the saxophone. I played alto sax. They gave me the
Trumpet
tenor
kid?
sax, and it was too heavy, and they were like, well, okay, we're gonna give you the alto.
I chose the flute because it was the lightest instrument possible, so I knew I'd have to take it home. And then I ended up actually
Oh
loving
yeah,
it.
lugging the saxophone sucked, because
Yeah.
we walked to school,
Yes.
and it was a far walk. It's like a 20-minute walk.
Because I had an older sibling, you would bring the sax home, and I was like, I'm gonna have to do that one day. And I kept that information in the
Until
back
you
of
were
my
of
brain,
age.
and I was like, I picked the flute. Thank you very much. It fit in my backpack. It was super light.
Yeah, it was a pain in the booty.
It was great.
Heavy, because you have your backpack too. It was
Yeah.
not great.
The scrawniest girl in my class played
Tuba,
the tuba.
bigger than her.
Honestly, she rocked it. So proud of her. Love her still to this day. Hope she's well. So funny. And everyone poked fun at her and everyone bullied her. And then look at her now. I don't know what she's doing, but I'm really hoping she's
Look at her now.
thriving.
She's somewhere.
And I hope she's doing well. She was great.
I didn't catch the vibe either. I preferred watching anime and MTV during those times, yes.
Oh,
High School
MTV.
Musical too. I loved High School Musical in grade 4. I used to play the CD in the 3-minute car drive to school, elementary school. See, we'd get one song.
I remember up at the cottage watching So You Think You Can Dance all the time.
So You Think You Dance was good.
So good. We binged that.
We did
MTV.
So You Think You Could Dance. We also did,
So You Think You Can't Dance, Dance, Dance.
there was the one the Jabberwockies won. America's Best Dance Crew.
Dance Crew.
We did Dance Crew.
Jabberwocky, Twitch was one of the big seasons for So You Think You Can Dance.
Oh, other sax players in chat. Let's go! Robot and Gingerbeard, my people.
I also loved the clarinet. I was like, oh, if I didn't
Sweet bird.
If I didn't pick the flute, I would have picked the clarinet.
I do enjoy Zack and Cody. JJ on Zack and Cody was good stuff. I rewatched Zoe 101 a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember you saying. No
I think
running
it
in
was
the lobby.
because How I Met Your Father was coming out.
How I Met Your Father?
And I think Jamie Lynn Spears might have been the girl in How I Met Your Father. It was kind of cringe. But I love How I Met Your Mother. It's my favorite TV series of all time.
Is it really?
I love it. But I think I love it so much because, like, I wanted that to be my life. I wanted to be in this universe. I wanted to be one of the gang.
Damn, you wanted Friends. No, that's
And we're still not there, but
yeah, maybe
I can
someday.
dream.
Maybe someday.
I'll wish upon a shooting star.
Okay.
It doesn't help to live in the middle of nowhere. Like, how do you meet people when you live in farm country?
Most people meet people from school or from work.
I'm graduated and I work an hour and a half away.
Yeah, you're boned.
I'm boned. I'm straight boned.
Friend of
I'm
friends.
gonna go to a farmer's market this Saturday and befriend a cow.
Sure.
My best shot.
You can come hang out with Ranger, the horse.
Horses scare me.
This is true, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Hi, Dreadlord. Hello.
What's going on, Dreadlord? So you think you can dance.
Robot did baritone sax?
Ooh, yeah.
So did Gingerbeard. Dang.
That baritone.
That was Lizzie McGuire. Oh, Smiley, you gotta start by suiting up. Nothing suits me like a suit. I also just love Neil Patrick Harris. I think he's phenomenal. How I Met Your Mother. Opinion on the series finale. I think that they milked the series for more than they expected to. I think they originally planned to have the series be like half of what it is, and they had to keep stretching it out, and because they did that, they had to figure out how to end it.
Yeah.
So I think they threw together an ending the best they could.
Mm-hmm.
So I love all of the episodes. I don't love the finale, but I can understand why they did what they did.
Yeah.
It was so I could enjoy 4 additional series or seasons of How I Met Your Mother.
I think a lot of shows suffer from like the really popular, and so because it's a moneymaker,
They keep
the
going.
creators of the show want to like push it longer, and the writers are like, okay, let's just create more plot points, I guess.
How I Met Your Farmer! There should be a dating app, How I Met Your Farmer.
Yeah, there is a dating app for farmers.
But I've looked into this, at least at one point.
Why?
Years ago, not this year. Because my friend lives on a cow farm,
Okay.
in
for them?
Ancaster.
Okay, for them.
They were looking into it, and we were all like trying to encourage this person. And
Okay.
you have to own a certain or live on a certain acre of farmland to be on that app. You have to like qualify as a farmer. I don't know if that's still the case, but at the time,
I thought you were talking for you, and I'm like, what?
Can you picture me working on a farm?
No! That is so not you. That is really funny.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a friggin' I didn't know you had to qualify. I wonder why.
I think there's a different one where you have to be like the owner of a farm or something. I don't know. Hillary Duff was How I Met Your Father.
I'm sure there's a lot of like dating apps that exist for certain things. Maybe it's because farmers, 1, it's a lifestyle, 2,
We are farmers.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of money. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe they just don't want gold diggers.
I think that's part of it. Do you girls like the idea of sci-fi magic mecha style of anime storytelling? I like sci-fi mecha. I don't know if I've done a sci-fi magical mecha. I can't think of a sci-fi magical mecha. Which one is the Ecopla? Ecopla is this one. Ecopla is the white and the black and the pink. It's this guy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
This mister.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. I think they only planned for 5 seasons. Robot Says of How I Met Your Mother,
Yeah.
and ended up at like 8 or 9. Yes,
I was watching
it's so good.
a video essay
How I Simped Your Stepmother. The spin-off, I would watch it. Honestly, I would watch it.
I thought you were laughing at what I said, and I'm like,
You
what?
hadn't said one word. You hadn't
I
even
know.
started your
I was
sentence
like,
yet.
I watched a video essay, and I thought you laughed at me. How
Sorry.
dare you? I watched a video essay
Yes.
on the TV show Lost.
Okay.
Did you ever watch Lost?
No, I had it spoiled for me, though.
Mm.
Not that that deters me from watching it at all, but I at least understand
Yes.
what the show is.
And Lost kind of struggled with the same thing, how it became so wildly popular.
Oh, and they just kept it going.
And the story writers, they had an overall, like, umbrella of what was supposed to happen, but they kept, like, renewing for more seasons. And so they had to create new plot points. And
Yeah.
so many things were left unfinished, which sucks.
Yeah, it's hard.
And then they were able to, like, wrap everything up when they knew it was ending.
Yeah.
But, like, so much of it, you're like, whatever happened to this? Whatever happened to that?
It's fair.
Happens all the time.
Had to chase a horse down to administer medicine. What did I miss? Hi, Anda.
What's going on, Anda?
Wait a minute, what's this about farmers only?
Oh, is that what it's called? Farmers only.
Sci-fi magic mecha, Knights and Magic. I feel like someone has... Maybe it was Robert that mentioned that before. Knights and Magic. Time to my enemy list. I have not watched How I Met Your Father. How I Met Your Mother was definitely the better of the two. Knights and Magic. Knights and Magic, my anime list. Show me the goods. Got a 7.07. Reasonable.
Out of 10?
Yes.
It's not bad. Could be
Anything
worse.
above a 7 on my anime list I think is usually pretty decent. If it ranks between a 7 and an 8, it's usually like an average watch. If it's above an 8, that's usually pretty high praise for my anime
Yeah.
list.
Yeah. I think I do very similar.
Some of these characters look really interesting. I like a unique style looking character.
Mm-hmm.
That's the good stuff. Powerful mechs called Silhouette Knights are used to fight horrific demonic beasts.
Oh.
So fight non-mecha.
Interesting. So it's not mecha against mecha.
Yeah, which I think is pretty... I think the only time I've seen mecha on non-mecha is Pacific Rim. Because normally it's like magical beast on magical beast or mecha on mecha.
Yeah.
Silver-haired lolly is what you would remember it as. Christian recently finished Mashal. It was so mid. I agree. I thought Mashal was mid, but people in Peanut's friend group really liked Mashal for unknown reasons. For me, the bits got too predictive.
Yeah. I
And it
mean,
just
there were
wasn't-
certain things that I'm like, oh my god.
But
But the opening?
the openings were good. The openings were bangers.
So good. So good. What's the band called? Something Nuts? Creepy Nuts?
I think so.
They also did Dan to Dan.
The opening for Dan to Dan, they did, yes.
So good.
Streamer treat. What up, Doc?
There were things... Oh, cool. There were things in Mashal that would make me laugh out loud. But then other times with some of the reoccurring bits, I was like, okay, let's get over this. Let's move on. I understand it. I understand it's his thing. Let's get over it.
JJ1 says Black Clover is peak. Because I love Naruto as much as I love Naruto, I thought Black Clover was very nostalgic. Because it was like the current day replacement for Naruto, in my opinion.
Mm.
So, Black Clover I thought was pretty good.
Current day? When did it come out? I thought it has been
Within
out
the
for a long
last
time.
5 years or so. Current day to me is like Naruto's 15 years old.
Who? What? Is there a Blue Clover?
Not that I know of.
Something Clover?
Honey and Clover?
I'm thinking of Blue Exorcist. Completely different name,
Also old.
but there was a color that started with a B.
She's onto something. She's
Basically,
thinking.
basically the same thing.
Thank you for the streamer treat, Doc. Pacific
you.
Rim and Gargantia, if I remember.
Specific RAM?
Some Zords in the Power Rangers were powered by magic. Mecha on non-mecha seems like a suspicious category on a CD adult site. I had a really good
So
cream
funny.
puff at Toronto Japanese cafe called Bloom. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. I've been looking for things to do on my week off.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna go to Toronto and get a cream puff? I don't put it past you.
Bloom Cafe. Oh no, is it really far away? Okay, there's also a lot of places in Toronto that have Bloom in the name. Oh! Is it this one?
Are we streaming Saturday?
That's what you said. Wait, have I been here before?
What's it look like?
I think I've been here before.
Did we go here? Or no, this can't be the same place.
I went a couple years. I think I
Is this the same place? That's the same place. And didn't we walk in and there was like a little fountain and some trees?
Where were
Did
you?
we get takoyaki outside that place?
Not here.
No? That's not this one?
That's not this one.
That cafe was so good though. And it looked just like
Look at all
that.
these little cakes. They
And it
look
was
so
all
cute.
laid out. Ugh, take me back. I want to go there.
They have mini cakes, and that's my go-to. Eat the mini cakes. Well, if you want to go to Toronto for mini cakes at any point this week, let me know.
Damn.
Have not seen enough mecha anime. I feel like for the amount of anime I watch, mecha is probably one of my lower categories of genres.
I have to pee really bad.
Because I'm very picky about the mecha anime that I watch.
Yeah. So am I. I barely watch any of it.
I'm not a big fan of CGI mecha anime, with the exception of Knights of Sidonia, which absolutely slapped. Love Knights of Sidonia. I think it's underrated.
Yeah.
Escaflowne, I believe that anime, their mecha was powered by Dragon Hearts.
Do you want to finish that?
No.
Okay.
You can finish it.
No, I was just gonna take it up with me for garbage.
Mashal is a series I thought was funny, but I already struggle to remember unless someone brings it up. I watch so much anime that someone will recommend an anime to me and I'll be like, oh my god, that sounds amazing, and I'll go to my anime list and I've already watched it, and I was like, damn it, forgot. I've seen too many. The first 10-ish episodes were rough to get through. I would recommend Ara Battler Dunbind for a fantasy mecha anime. It is from Yoshiyoko Tomino before he made Zeta Gundam. The show felt like a test run for Zeta in characters and story structure. How long is it? Is it a 12, 24, or a 50? Haven't finished Owl Exorcist. Might watch it. I haven't watched the new Owl Blue Exorcist because I think they just released a new season this year or last year. But I haven't caught up fully. I've only seen the older seasons. Black Clover is more the Boruto generation, Naruto's Bleach, One Piece, etc. era, and Dragon Ball was the precursor. Weirdly enough, I've never watched Bleach consistently. I watched it when it was airing on late night YTV, so I saw like episodes here and there, but I'll have to go back and watch from the start. Naruto eventually becomes a mech anime, right? Absolutely it does. Believe it. Where did the floofs go? They all left. They gone. Typing all that out made me sad, remembering being a wee lad watching Zoid's Chaotic Century and Gundam Wing at 5 in the morning. Staying up late. Knights of Sidonia was fantastic. I'm glad you agree. On my list of anime, says Doc, Mecha ranks 13th in number watched. Only music, sports, and Mahou Shoujo are less. Have you done a stream going over your My Anime list? I don't know if I can expose myself like that, Dave. I feel like my anime list is going to be full of old school shows. Romance is probably my top category. There's going to be a suspicious amount of yaoi in there, and Peanut's going to be taking notes. And then probably shonen after that. Bleach went downhill so fast? No! Did it really? Bleach without the filler arc is significantly better. I'm sure, like Naruto, I could probably find a Reddit post that has all of, like, the to-watch episodes and which ones you can see. I want to see your My Anime List hot takes. Dave, do you play Anime Music Quiz at all? I'm pretty reasonable at it for the shows that I have seen, but I only know, like, anime openings. I don't know filler shows or filler songs or ending songs. We critiqued her anime list on a build night one time. We did indeed.
Yours? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Bill's watching the original 3 Gundam movies before they leave Netflix. I forgot how anime changed throughout the 1980s. You can really see how it progressed in the 80s. For example, the difference in detail of the animation in the Gundam 3 movie and Char's Rebellion. It was really funny watching Doan's Island movie because it's episode, 15 of the original Gundam, so you're watching, a CRT square, old school style show, and then suddenly, for one movie, you switch to, 2000s style animation widescreen, and then you go back to, the square.
That's really funny.
We do anime music quiz at our club meetups? What kind of club meetups are you going to? Nani? Not desu ka? For the Gunpla gang? Damn, that goes hard. $50 about for Aura Battler Dunbine. Spoiler, the story takes the mecha battles to the real world with magic level attacks. Do not watch Blue Gender, whatever you do, Smiley. I haven't heard of it before, so that bodes well. Knights was a good anime. I read the manga before they announced the final movie. Regret nothing. Curious, how do you find your next watch without relying on any recommendations for non-anime? For non-anime, I rely 100% on recommendations or Google searches for best mystery TV show 2025 or something. Because I don't watch a lot of TV, so I don't know what's coming out. I don't really listen to the radio too much to be coming up next on TSN, that's a sports channel, so clearly I'm gonna touch here, HBO or whatever.
Yeah.
For anime, I can go to a website that will tell me which anime is gonna air at what season, so I know what's coming.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the equivalent of that is for non-anime shows.
I don't know if it exists, other than,
Which
the
is
news.
a bumski, you know?
Or something. I'm sure there's certain sites that talk about it, maybe, but...
I was the only one in the theater when the Knights of Sidonia movie played near me. Damn! I'm so jealous. In Canada, we don't get a whole lot of anime movies. We'll get, the really popular ones.
Yeah.
We're lucky if they come as far east as we are. Some of them are only in the big cities, and some of them don't come to Canada at all.
Yeah.
Big Sag. Gunpla, Ottawa, where the fun at? Well, I don't live in Ottawa, Dave. Skype me in. Let me play. I can be your what do they call it in baseball? A pinch hitter?
Mm-hmm.
Sub me in. Put me in, coach. I only know 2 Gundam openings though, so be gentle. I know which for Mercury and Seed, and that's all I got.
You don't know G Gundam? Does it have a fun opening?
I think I could guess G Gundam, and I can guess the original Gundam because it's Dana Gundamu. It just says Gundamu a whole bunch of times.
Oh, I was thinking of other mech animes that aren't Gundam.
I would be able to get Code Geass, Eureka 7,
Yes. Okay.
Knights of Sidonia,
Jaboom, well.
Zammed. I'd get mecha that weren't Gundam.
Big Zam.
More often than I would get Gundam, funny enough.
Yeah.
We saw Doan's in theater and my whole theater burst out laughing at the slap. There's so much slapping in old school Gundam, it's so classic.
I feel like that's all I would watch it for.
But the slap counter in early Gundam is at minimum 1 per episode. And they keep that up pretty steadily for a while.
I love it.
I think the funniest part of Doan's Island was Slager's GM losing its head. No! U of T Anime Club does a lot of AMQ. Some of the top players in the world. Damn! The Jubuwo song.
Jaboom.
My world revolves around anime, K-drama, and NBA. I feel like mine revolves around
I gotta rewatch Inuyasha.
anime, coffee. I did rewatch Inuyasha a couple years back.
I just thought of that now. I'm like, I need to rewatch because it was my favorite anime when I was a kid. I have to rewatch it.
Wow, what is the Inuyasha? We can sum the world.
Oh man. I had the early box set, I had the movies. I used to save up my money for Inuyasha
Should
stuff.
probably get the Inuyasha openings too. At least that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time to change the world, something like that.
Oh man. And even some of the endings were so good.
Did you watch Yasahime? I did not.
I did.
At the
Yeah.
Flo concert, some drunk guy kept yelling, "Play Jibu!" But Flo has so many good songs. I think that's probably one of their more iconic ones, but Flo has a pretty slap discography. Yu Yu Hakusho English dub is still my favorite anime opening. I love one of the English Naruto openings because it's just huh, ha, judo chop. It's like a couple sprinkle English words here and there.
Yeah.
I think
The Fighting Dreamers.
Naruto has an iconic German opening where they're just poorly saying the name of the characters.
Really?
I think so.
I have to
I
watch
believe
that.
so.
I have to watch that right now. That is really funny.
How's your... I was just about to say that.
I'm pretty much done. I haven't done the back.
Well, it's just about 8 and we started at 4, so you can save it if you would like.
I'll save it.
Slapping in the gun in movies still shocks me a bit. In any form, hitting children is wrong. It do be wrong.
It do be wrong.
Funnier when it's children hitting adults, but less common.
Yeah, a lot less common. Let's bring that up. Let's bring that number up.
Fighting Dreamers is S tier. I love Fighting
We are
Dreamers.
fighting dreamers. Fighting dreamers.
Well,
It's
so
a good one.
I think that's it from us, gang, for today. Oh, the webcam's still tilted down. Wait.
Choke you guys out for a second. Hold on. Did I lift it enough?
Good enough.
It's gotta
We
be
did
good
our
enough.
best.
Okay, I pulled this man's apart.
I did.
So I'm
she
sorry.
didn't really need a lot of panel lining, but touched up.
Show me my girl.
The nurse had a decent amount of panel
She's
lining.
beautiful.
Miku really didn't enjoy panel lining, so I did little bits of her, but decided to skip the hair because I was worried about how it was going to turn out.
I love this kid.
Miku had it rough. Miku. Thanks for the stream and the choking. You're welcome, Web Fox.
Welcome. Oh my gosh, do you know what?
I'm glad she can choke you guys out
Anytime,
when
doll. Anytime.
Would Tammy Sue, sounds like something Tammy Sue would do.
Tammy Sue? She can't be trusted, so she absolutely would. Absolutely
Chris
would.
just says, choked.
Thank you for role-playing.
Thank you for the roleplay. That's it from us for today, gang. It was nice to hang out for a little bit. We just did a little bit of this, little bit of that. Nothing crazy. No building today. Just really chatting with you guys for the most part. We'll be back on Saturday, 5 p.m. EST.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Wanna go to the...
Let's go to the mall
Wanna go to the
today.
mall?
Robin Sparkle's original
I
from
need
How I
to-
Met Your Mother.
I need to buy work clothes.
This is a gang.
Because all I have is scrubs.
This is our gang sign. 1,000 Years of Death.
Is it, right down that way? There's a little statue, I think.
What?
No, I'm thinking of a TV show. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was watching Secret Lives
Where did
of...
you go?
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
You've been telling me about this.
There's a church, and the guy is doing a hand, and I was like, oh my god, he's doing jujitsu. He's not. But I was giggling to myself, because I was like,
Years of Death.
it looks kind of like he's doing this. And it made me laugh.
1,000 Years of Death, somebody.
Anyways.
Yes, I do want to go to the mall, but I can't on Saturday, so you'll have to pick another day.
Okay, so you hate me?
I can invite you to what I'm doing on Saturday.
What are you
I'll
doing?
give you the details after this.
Okay.
Maybe we can fit in the mall too, who knows?
Great.
We'll do it all. But we will be back on Saturday, 5 p.m. EST, it sounds like. So we will see you guys then.